time of week when I throw my cares away. Today's when I get to see my foot-a-side play. The boys and girls of my team never yielding, chasing that premiership dream. Oh, that dream. Watch them run, chase and give their all in the quest to win that important ball. I'll be there for every kick, mark, tackle, and goal, and support them when the knocks take a toll. Doesn't matter if I'm a ram, a devil, a buckaroo, a brooker, or from the woods. My team will always come up with the goods. So with the team that fills my heart with pride, let's buckle up and enjoy the Hills football ride, the Hills football ride.
All right, big clash today. Country Division Hills Football League action. We've got Kangarilla at home to Birdwood, joined by President of the Roosters, Brendan Leckel. First look at the Roosters for us this afternoon. Barch, how have you seen it? Because you've obviously been there for the pre-season and now a few rounds in. Couple of big wins. Lost last week against Macclesfield. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's a very close comp. Obviously, we started well against Kersbrook. We haven't beaten Kersbrook over there for, we think, probably about 15 years or something like that. So that was a good way to get the season underway. Torrens Valley, we didn't look in the game for half the game, and then their third quarter was very good, so we needed to kick, I don't know, I think we kicked the last 6 or something like that to win the game. So finished that full of running, which was very good, but then unfortunately forgot to start running last week, and Mackie's pressure was pretty good across the board, and yeah, they got the chocolates there. So yeah, now down here to Kangarilla and see how we go.
I think we had a chat, as you said, very even across the board. I mean, Torrens Valley are probably the unluckiest side in recent time. Norton 4. Anyone could beat anyone at the moment, can't they?
Yeah, and I think if you look on paper, they're probably the best 0-4 side going around for a long time. They've got a lot of decent players there. They're just taking their time to gel, I reckon. I think you'll see the back half of their year will come on pretty strong. Scott Paul's missed a couple. So he's pretty important to them, I think. But, yeah, you know, Nick Ingram and those sort of blokes don't lay low for too long. So, yeah, I think their back half will be good. But it's really even comp. Like, even Kersbrook beating Kangarilla last week by 40 points or something. I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, Gumaraka and Meadows look pretty good, but they have been for the last 4 or 5 years. So we expect that. But then I think the chasing pack, you can, you know, throw a blanket over all of them. I don't know who's going to miss out.
You got the points here last year. Does that mean anything for the guys?
Oh, I don't think it does year to year, but we've always played well here at Kangarilla. There's just something about the oval. I don't know. We've just always matched up well, played well. Obviously, they got new coaches this year and things like that, and a couple of new players that we haven't seen before. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, I mean, Tyler Virgo back's big for them as well. But no, we just for some reason we play the oval well.
New coach for you as well. How's that going?
Yeah, you know, Moles, yeah, he's been a breath of fresh air. He's really got around everyone and just wants the boys to have fun. That's his focus. Get back to playing fun footy, and if you play fun footy, you generally play pretty well. So his idea is basically to you know, get us back to running the running game and things like that, which is what we've always been known for, spread and run. When we get, you know, a bit bottled up, he starts to get a bit grumpy, Mole. He's shown us he's got a bit of a temper at occasions, but no, we do the right thing and we get along really well.
A bit happening off the field with the couple of weeks ago with the development of what's going on there. Can you just tell us a big day for the club and what that was about?
Yeah, so we've it's taken about 4 years or something like that, but we've been progressively building a new netball change rooms. Our netballers have had nothing for a long time, and our junior netballers, the kids, have had to walk across the car park 100 metres to use toilets and facilities like that. So we applied for grants before COVID, and then we got hit by COVID, and then we got hit by the price rises that came with COVID and everything like that. So anyway, long story short, we had a grand opening a couple of weeks ago with Rebecca Sharkey there and Ashton Hearn and things, and we built this brand new netball change room now, which is also going to double up as a training centre and things like that. So that's fantastic for us.
Fantastic. And you won the Colts Premiership last year. How's any of those guys starting to come up, or how's that sort of the transition going from obviously that group to senior football?
Yeah, well, it's been great. A couple of weeks ago, unfortunately, we had a couple break collarbones, which is no good. But saying that, Lockie Parkin's playing today in the A grade, and Blake Mudger's playing today in the A grade, and there's 4 or 5 playing out here in the 2s at the moment. So that whole group, we weighed up at the start of this year whether we try to get an under-18s or a joint under-18s, or whether we shift that whole group of 8 or 10 kids across to Lobethal or something like that. But they all decided they want to play senior footy. So, yeah, there's 4 or 5 out here, and like I said, a couple playing A's and a couple out with injury. So that's been fantastic for us.
Fantastic. Well, all the best today, Barch. And what are you most looking forward to from the guys?
If we can get that run and carry back that we showed against Torrens Valley in that last quarter, well, the last half really. But if we can move the ball, spread the ball, and use our skills, because we think we're a pretty skillful mob, and our forward line can be dangerous if we can get the ball in there quick enough. But that's just what we're going to try and, hopefully we get to see a good, fast-flowing game of footy. That's what we'd be after. Fantastic.
Well, Brendan Leckel joining us pre-game, Birdwood president. All the best.
Thanks, Goldie. Cheers.
exclusive global live stream of Hills Football League action. Jeff Pistola with you as the core of the Wild team have once again travelled out into the country division. And we are today at Kangarilla Oval for the round 5 clash between the home team and the visiting Birdwood Roosters. And of course, once again, coming to you through our Core of the Wild stream media supporters, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish, and of course HFL partners, naming rights sponsor Work Locker Mount Barker, Closey Supermarkets, Sports Power, Sharon, Courier Newspaper, Think Road Safety, and Sports Centre. And of course, those very valuable sponsors of the respective clubs. For the Kangarilla Football Club, She's a Keeper Bookkeeping Services, the Potts Family Bleasdale Wine Vineyard, and for Birdwood Football Club, JMS Rural Services, Closey's Supermarket, a good shop guaranteed, Loberthal Hotel, Mount Pleasant Butcher, SA Construct, and the Gully Hotel. Now, as we mark Community Umpires Week, there's no need for a special occasion to acknowledge the work of these two next gentlemen, as we are joined by Ben Goldfinch. G'day, Benny.
Pistols, great to be here. We haven't been here at Kangarilla for a little while, but very much looking forward to this contest today. It's all happening. Got Ladies' Day once again. No fire belly or cooker going, pot belly going today, but no, it should be a cracking contest between two sides looking to take another step up the ladder this season after a disappointing campaigns last year, I suppose you'd say. Yeah.
And of course, the man with the stats that matter, our expert who takes us through everything, Jaden Jahill.
Geez, thanks, Pistols. Yeah, great to be here for this. Good clash, I reckon. Kangarilla and Birdwood's going to be a close game, I think. And, well, Birdwood, they've had the wood over Kangarilla in the 28 occasions these two teams have played against each other. 22-6 is the head-to-head count.
Since when?
So, since 2011. Oh. So, when Birdwood went back into the country division.
And last but not least, producer Tommy Hills is in charge of the panel. And we welcome Hudson Martlew behind the camera for his debut on a live filming footy stream. Unfortunately, Tommy couldn't film that one as we all got around in the circle and just gave the boy his Guernsey jumper for the first time. So well done to young Hudson, and looking forward to his input behind the lens. Now, as we said, Jaden, it is Umpires Appreciation Week, community football, and of course, the umpires this year, of course, been sponsored by Cherry Glen Osmond, Mount Pleasant Butcher, the Sterling Hotel, Mortgage Choice, Appel and Sports Power. And who are the people that we appreciate today, Jaden?
Yes, so the field umpires today, Malcolm Watson, Grant Sims, boundary umpires, Elliot Venturi, Harrison Connor, Harry Schulz, and Lincoln Baldwin. The goal umpires today, Malcolm Harrison and Adrian Muldoon.
The great man, Adrian Muldoon.
There you go.
One of the best.
Well, we hope umpire Watson can keep his feet, because he featured sensational on last week's Core of the Wild from Division 1 ranks. And, Benny Goldfinch and myself on the award-winning huddle on the lofty 88.9 FM, we did have the occasion to have the umpires' head honchos in during the week. Good chat, Corey Bowen and also Billy Tonkin. And, it'll be interesting to see, Benny, if they've taken on board some of the suggestions that we interpretations.
Yeah, I think they will.
Very good chat.
Very good chat. Hey, to our right, Tommy, I guess, might show it at some stage. We've got the iconic, would you say, Pistols grandstand, over 100-year-old grandstand. As
you said, Benny, anything that's 100 years old is a bit iconic, I think, Jade.
Yes, for sure.
There you go. Look at that.
Cue. Thanks, Tommy.
And you can see where we're placed, just to the right, which is actually to the left, if you make sense of that.
And I should say we're on the Call of the Wild Facebook page, the Hills Football League Facebook page, filming footy on YouTube. If you just want to log that into the smart TV, Jaden, bring us up. And we're also on the lofty 88.9 FM Adelaide Hills Community Radio. So we've got all avenues covered today. Jaden, what do you got there? Because you've been very well prepared. What's going to happen today? Where is it? What's going on?
Like I said before, Birdwood have had the wood over Kangarilla overall since 2011. 22-6 is the head-to-head count. At Kangarilla, the head-to-head count between these two teams is 11-2 in favour of the Roosters. And, Birdwood won 7 games in a row from 2011 round 3 to round 9 2014. Then Kangarilla won in 2014 round 18. Then from them, so 2015 round 7 there to 2020, Birdwood won 13 in a row, but recently Kangarilla had won 4 in a row from round 3 2022 to round 4 2023. So recently, out of the 5 clutches, Kangarilla's won 4. So they've got I guess the recent wood, apart from Birdwood won last time these two teams played here. Exactly. So that was a 52-point margin with Birdwood winning there. So it'll be interesting to see how these two teams go. The average margin between these two teams is 59.14, so about the 10-goal margin, and the average margin here between the two teams is 47. So hopefully it's a bit closer than that, Pistols.
And for those playing along at home, the reserves game has just finished, and another good win to the current competition leader in Kangarilla. 13-5 had defeated the Roosters 6-6, so a 41-point margin in favour of the Blues, Ben.
The ladder at the moment in Country Division, we'll just have a look at that. Big match-up today, the two undefeated sides going head-to-head just down the road. Gummaraka playing Meadows at Meadows. They're both undefeated on 3 wins apiece. Birdwood in third, good start to the season, or they dropped last Saturday against Macclesfield. They're 2-1. Kersbrook in fourth, 2-2, and Kangarilla 1-2, just lining in the fifth. And then outside the 5 at the moment in a tight competition, Jayden is Macclesfield with 1 win last week against Birdwood, and Torrens Valley yet to chalk up a win, but probably the best Norton 4 side going around.
Yeah, so there you go. It'll be interesting to see, like Barchi said, a very even competition as well. So, it'll be interesting to see who can get the chocolates this week and have big momentum through the rest of the season as well, as we're in round 5.
Leading goal kickers at the moment, A grade, Clinton from Birdwood. He leads the way with 13 goals. Brad Noski from Macclesfield, 12. That should say Ben Biaggi from Gummaraka, 10. Van Hagen, 9 from Meadows. And Ben Hanna, Gummaraka with 8. And if you're interested in the matchups today in Division 1, well, we've got some good matches going on there, Jayden and Pistols. Echunga are playing Blackwood. Mount Lofty are playing Mount Barker. And then we've also got Lobethal at home to Nanbrema United, and Uradla at home to Harndorf.
As the hosting Kangarilla side, the Blues are out on the park going through their warm-ups. A few injuries for them, but they still, they'll probably be a bit disappointed with a couple of games that slipped, particularly last week. I think 4 goals scored by both teams up to three-quarter time, and Kersbrook kicked 7-1, if I'm right, Jayden, in the final term. So the longest trip would have been a bit disappointing. And here we go. It's going to be a bit of clash of cultures as Birdwood come out the rooms and just run across the space of Kangaroo. It could be Nord Oval back in the day with Central Districts, if you remember that, at the parade.
Yeah, exactly. So, that was an interesting occurrence there. But like you said, Pistols, fortunately for Kangarilla, Kersbrook burst out of the blocks in the last quarter to kick their winning score 44-9 in the last quarter it was. So it's just the last quarters that are letting Kangarilla down a bit. But in the first quarters, they started well. They averaged 20.6 in the first quarter this season and only averaged 16 points again. So they predominantly won the first quarters. So they've won 2 out of 3 first quarters this year. So hopefully for Kangarilla, they can get out to a good start.
And of course, Kangarilla have been such a powerful force in recent seasons in the country division or second-tier competition, but unfortunately not being able to get over. I think 2 years in a row they were actually minor premiers, and as Benny said, were knocked out at the preliminary final stage. So a bit of disappointment. And last year, I think they made the first semi-final. So they're looking to take a step up. Of course, new coaching team this year, Daniel Trevina and also Rod Mitchell.
I've got the coin toss here. Up we go. Good toss. Slowly get to the ground. Jared Jones from Birdwood wins the toss, kicking towards the scoreboard end. Left of your dial, left of your screen. And we've...
hang on, there's a bit of conjecture here.
Or was it heads?
He wants to know. No, they just
maybe
asked him what the time was.
Current temperature in Kangarilla, beautiful Kangarilla, is 18 degrees.
Wow.
There you go.
Very balmy.
Great day for footy.
Now you can see the lineups for the Roosters. Of course, senior coach Glenn Malloy, former Nord Premiership player, 1997. Of course, he played about 20-odd games in the AFL system for
Melbourne.
the Melbourne Football Club. So taking over the role this year. Of course, club president Brendan Barchi Leckel, who we spoke to earlier. So a pretty good side. A lot of young talent coming through the system from their successful junior program, Benny.
Tyler Virgo back in the lineup today, obviously returned Nangwarry this year, Kangarilla local, and he's a big in for them this season. He's had a great start to the season.
So an intriguing matchup, and just give us that stat again, Jaden, if you could, end up from head-to-head from 2011. It's been a dominance for the Roosters, and particularly this venue as well.
Yes, correct. So your head-to-head count between the two teams since 2011. Birdwood 22, Kangarilla 6.
Wow.
So 28 occasions, and then head-to-head at Kangarilla is Birdwood 11, Kangarilla 2. So from 13 occasions.
11 wins here,
there you
including
go.
last year, I think.
Yep,
So,
that's it.
Yes.
When
yep,
Birdwood really didn't have the best of seasons through certain circumstances. But wow, so the Roosters, well, as Brendan Leckle said, probably this ground doesn't hold any fears for them.
was a pretty even game last year too. Birdwood run over in the second half.
And as we talked about at the top of the show, of course today is, part of Community Umpire Appreciation Week. So as part of those festivities, if I can say that, or protocol, designated is that the teams line up and shake hands with the umpire. And obviously the opposition looking at this. So, yeah.
Before they
Hostilities
into it.
commence here.
Oval's looking good, isn't it, Jaden? You've been out there earlier, checked it out with your Akubras. What are your thoughts?
Yes, yeah, really good condition the Oval was in, and like we said before, perfect temperature, great weather for footy, and it's absolutely beaming at the moment. So yeah, great deck. Well done to all the staff involved.
Lovely backdrop as well.
Yeah, I must say, Jaden, as we're out here in the country division, and certainly looking to part there with the Cougars.
What are they? The Kubra's the
Just
jacket,
a-
isn't it?
The Cougars, the jacket or a hat. The RM Williams is.
Just the usual tanned boots. Actually, not sure what the
We
boots
sort
are,
of
but
wear them on.
tanned boots.
We'll see him later on for
There you
take
go.
us through it with Jaden J. Hill.
Yeah.
Of course, Jaden will be presenting the most effective player with the iconic Dartfish beanie and the pair of Archies, and also keep an eye out for the snag of the day. The best goal wins a $25 voucher thanks to Lowe's Meat Co. Jaden.
Yes.
Yeah, and thanks to Lowe's, family owned and operated butcher shop in Mount Barker Village, and they're very excited. I was down there yesterday actually seeing their quality array of snags and other meat products, Jade. So if you're looking for a good feed guaranteed, in the village shopping centre there in
around
Mount
it.
Barker, get along and see Lowe's, Daniel Lowe and the team. So we thank them very much for their wonderful support as the Roosters going through their final. You can see the big man.
Yeah, Todd
Big
Marsh go probably head-to-head with Fraser Garrick, so that'll be a great matchup in the ruck. Two very important rucks for both sides.
So Joel Harvey Friel there in the distinctive number 77, boys.
Yeah, he came on board last year.
Yes, he did.
Right up there in the best and fairest, if not winning it.
Toddy Marsh, number 11 in there as
Virgo
well.
in the midfield.
Yep, good to see him back, and he certainly already had a bit of a presence in his return season. So the the big chook, he's running around, he's right into the
Charles
umpire. Appreciate he's shaking the umpire's hand again. He's
looking for a few votes. Charles Trotman in the middle for Kangarilla as well.
yeah, recruit from Nil, captain here. Apparently his nickname is Chook as well. Apparently a Live Golf fan. So be interested to see how he tees off here this afternoon for the Blues.
Caden Goff as well in the midfield for Birdwood, so keen to see how
So
he's
all
gone.
in readiness, umpire Malcolm Watson just signalling to these.
Bit of a breeze, Jaden. It's coming through here. We'll see if it does anything in the first quarter.
So round 5 country division action. Important game here. Third Birdwood playing the 5th place Kangarilla. So vital points on the line here. Umpire Watson holds the ball aloft. So it'll be the two big men. Leaper as Garrett gets the tap down. Kick forward defender there. Evans with an early touch. Gets out to Virgo. Got it to the Dell, the wee man. He goes forward. There's been a bit of push out there on Driscoll. Ball comes to ground. Birdwood put it out wide, taken by the skipper in Jones.
Yep, Garrick involved in the build-up. Here's a chance for Gooden, I think it is. Will onto the left boot. Good centering pass, but it's chopped off. Will it be? Flicked on. Early touch. Here's Evans on the left boot with the headband. Works the ball down towards the half-forward line. Driscoll's to target. Pop over. Garrick in the action early. Big mobile ruckman for Birdwood. That's a free kick. I think it's going to go Birdwood's way. It is. It's going to go to ex-captain Josh Coleman.
Yep, played a bit of time with Central Districts in the reserves. He put the ball forward. Ball falls out here. Kangaroo defence comes across to Virgo, tries to grab the ball, goes at ground level. Good work there by Hoppo. Got the ball out for the Roosters. Once again, it's locked in though. Umpire Watson right on the scene will come and ball it up just out in between the centre circle and the forward 50-metre arc as Bird would go towards the left screen or the Legend scoreboard. Friel Harvey getting involved there. Got it to Ben Evans. Evans with a high kick forward. Looming out there. Got his hands. So
great
one grab,
mark.
two. Grabbed a juggling mark taken there by Tommy Driscoll.
Yep, moves in quickly. You can see both sides' intent is to move the ball on quickly. I reckon we're in for a cracking game of football. Both sides keen to move it up the ground. We'll get Jaden's thoughts early. That's what I'm picking up. That's a leg, is it? Free kick? Holding the ball. Okay, the initial intent obviously was the tackle just slipped down a bit, but umpire's seen it. A free kick, and I think it's gone to Seb Zato. Links to Lobethal Pistols. He kicks the ball out, but it's chopped off mark here to Driscoll. So Driscoll on the left boot. Low kick inside 50. Chop out pass. Taken there by Coleman. Strong full back. And he's gone by a couple of Kangarilla players. The umpire said he got the handball away. Sweeping handball out from Zato. He's got a bit of it early. Gets it out to Mitch Jonas. And a pop-over pass, and Birdwood out of strike early. But a good start to this one, Jaden.
Yeah, for sure. Tell you what, it's handball central at the moment. 12 handballs. So 5 for Kangarilla and 7 for Birdwood is trying to retreat here, the Roosters.
12 handballs, and we've played just over 2.5 minutes of footy, so handball happy, we hope not. But as we said, deep in defence, the Roosters set it up. The big man, Garrick, the big chook, is the target. Driscoll involved. Garrick, one grab, two grab, takes a good solid mark. Good performance since coming across from West Wyalong a couple of years ago. The big chook, now his 5th season. What's on offer? There you go, handball to a teammate.
Well, that's clear.
This is Jordan Sadler.
High flyer.
High flyer there. The flipper there was Brandon Ashby. Good to see him back at the Roosters. Bouncing ball. Kangarilla chance to grab here. Looking for options. Goes backwards.
Hand pass, hand pass.
Trotman. He's dispossessed. Finally a kick forward. That was produced to Henry Richards.
Woodwork there.
And the first score is a minor one to Kangarilla. So they lead by that margin, coming up to 4 minutes gone. Opening term here in the quarter, well, coming from Kangarilla Oval.
Coleman with the ball. Goes into the half-back flank to Garrick, who's been around the contest early. Kept alive this way, that way. Nice work there by Bayliss. Centering pass.
Coleman.
Good tackle again from Kangarilla forward line. And the tackler there was Henry Richards. So Birdwood's defence just under a little bit of pressure here early. Holding up all right. Kangarilla's got a point on the board. Birdwood will get Jaden's inside 50 stats early, but I dare say it's mainly Kangarilla early here as the ball goes out towards the grandstand, and that's out of bounds. Jaden.
Yes, inside 50 stat here, 6 to Kangarilla and 1 to Birdwood.
So Marsh and Garrick will go at it. Garrick, of course, the Roosters. So Marsh works his way in front. Double-hand it down, elude the opponent. Trying to take the ball there, but grabbed for the Roos. Charles Trotman, the chook. Chook's everywhere, as I said, but holding the ball is the call. So the free kick to the Roosters. Right in front of the Century Old grandstand. Tom Jonas there, former Hectorville boy, puts the ball forward. Bit of grappling off the ball there. Ball comes to ground level. Rolfield getting involved, the veteran. Goes to ground under a good tackle applied there by Adam Ward, the Moose. And it'll be his free kick.
Yep, Ward in front of Ladies' Day here on the left boot. Kicks it towards the grandstand wing, and that'll be last free kick for Birdwood. As you can see, nice car line around the wing here. So bringing the ball in for Birdwood is one of their key players in Jordan Sadler. Strong backman, coach's favourite apparently. He kicks the ball to high towards Garrick, who's 1-on-3. Provided the contest, which brought it to ground level, but Albanese cleverly to Evans. As you can see, Kangarilla keen to move it on quickly towards centre-half back. Chopped out though by Coleman. Usually a good user of it and finds Gooden.
So Riley Gooden back after break from footy this season. Backs the ball forward, coming out and attacking it strongly there was Clinton. Puts the ball further forward. Here's a chance for the Roosters. Around the corner shot.
Ansell?
Was Ansell. Apparently the President really likes his goal, the way he plays, but minor scores, so all tied up here.
High octane start, Jaden.
Yeah, you're right. Both teams are keen to play on and move it on. Even though Birdwood would have had a shot 35, 40 metres out, but they want to keep the ball moving.
Yep, straight down the middle of the ground. Great kick, laser-like pass to Driscoll. Off they go, and again, Kangarilla moving the ball forward through Kleinschmidt, and it's gone to cut-off pass there for Birdwood by Zachary Clinton. He moves it out towards the interchange wing area. Seb Zato's taken the mark there for Birdwood, but it's going to be a free kick to Driscoll for Kangarilla.
So Driscoll, nil recruit, apparently known as Winks to his teammates. So that's a pretty good moniker. Apparently he trains and runs pretty well. So bit like the champion horse. He drifts it forward, and trimming the space there was Harvey Frill. His second year, Party Joel as he's known. From Henley, puts it further afield. Can they get a clunk mark there? Oh, up high was the Birdwood defence out the back door. Garrick, already well in the action, is called by Benny Goldfinch. Gets across to a teammate there in Mitch Jones. In turn gets to a teammate out wide. Comes back here to Ansell. Over the top, so good chain of handballs. That'll boost the number, Jaden J, that's for sure. Finishes with Zato, I think it is. Goes further afield. Oh, attempted mark there for the Blues by Martin. Gus Martin came down rather heavily, but in the meantime, free kick been paid and play on.
Yep, moving forward, Birdwood quickly down the scoreboard end of the ground now, and it's gone out of bounds. So both sides, you can see the intent is to move the ball on with hands. We'll get the stat shortly from Jaden. Got a boundary throw in just around from the scoreboard here at Kangarilla. The Kangarilla Legend scoreboard reads Kangarilla 1 point, Birdwood 1 point. Ball out towards Garrick, so he takes the mark. On the interchange wing, quick handball. Here's a chance for Birdwood to go forward. Selling the candy, nice long kick forward. There's a player over the back. He's played the push out, has he? Well, that's unlucky for the Birdwood player, but he's given it away anyway. Jared Clinton with the given an infringement free, so Kangaroo look to clear the ball here from last line of defence.
So, deep at the end there. Oh, a bit of a mung kick there by Gussie Martin. Dribbled out of bounds, so last touch. Birdwood grab it. Run into open goal. Easy as that, and well, mistakes, they make you pay for it. So I think Gus Martin would want to have his time again, but it's on the board, so or was it across the face?
No, it's out in the full.
Out on the full. Wow.
So a bit of comedy of errors there,
Hoppo,
Jane.
yeah, by commentators, kickers.
What's going on at the moment?
Well, it was a right call to play on, that's for sure, to get the run of it. Unfortunately, just the wrong side of the
running
the boot,
into open goal, so the free kick will be taken deep in defence by Dan Trevina, the coach. So Trevina, not a lot on offer, chooses to go across. Looks like they'll make a safer clearance on this occasion. Team football puts up the line. Martin taken there by Tom Evans. Or Rowdy goes further afield out there in front of the. Meanwhile, the academy boy right on the spot has called it out on the full, so Bird will take the result. The free kick looks like through the agency of Riley Gooden.
Scrappy period. Gooden finds a teammate there. I think it's Ashby. Just try and pick up the player shortly. Low kick on the left boot inside 50, almost chopped out there by Albanese. Tries to wrap up the Birdwood player on that occasion was Wheeler. So we've got a stoppage we've got a free kick for Birdwood maybe. These umpires just slowly
sort themselves out.
Here. It's a free kick for Birdwood. So umpire appreciation round is a free kick here for
Jordan Miller, I think it is, Benny.
Yeah, so Miller with an opportunity to slot Birdwood's first. Of course, long-ranging centre-half forward. Consistently in the best players.
Has kicked 3 for the season so far.
Bit of a breeze coming through the van here, so let's see what happens. It's kicking from 45 metres out directly in front towards the Kangarilla Legends scoreboard end. And he's missed there to the left. Minor score. Birdwood 2 points, Kangarilla 1 point. 11 minutes gone. J Hill.
Well, both teams have kicked the ball 22 times, but handball count is 14 to 8 in favour of Birdwood. So you can see how they want to play their free at the moment, the handball game.
So it's Trevina. It's crossed over from Waiponga. Gets the ball back. Up the line, good contest here. Here's Ben Evans. He's been active already. Gets a bit of a mung off the boot, but gets advantage. Space. Attack on the ball there. Oh, well done there by Jake Corstens. Gets to a teammate there in Collie.
Good running on, Ben Evans.
Ben Evans was he infringed there in the back. Birdwood player looks nervously towards the umpire.
Well umpired.
So, chance here deep in the forward area for Kangarilla. Can they get a score on the board? Garrick with a big fist out towards the line. Will that be paid last touch? I think it is. So the result, free kick will go here to Brad. No, sorry. It's handed back to the academy board, so we'll have a ball up.
Yep, so 35, 40 metres out from Kangarilla's goal. Umpire's seen a free kick here. And is it an infringement? The right contest going Kangarilla's way? No, stoppage. Just throw it up again. Okay. Should have another whistle. Garrick. Oh, it's a netball game playing, is there? Okay. Slapped on outside 50 here. Birdwood trying to clear the ball. Here's Virgo. Shovels it out. Aerial ping pong. Flicked over the top. Here's Virgo once again. Kicks it inside the 50 for Kangarilla. They're 45 metres out from goal now. Oh, interception there for Birdwood. I think the player was Goff. Oh, it's come back for Kangarilla though. Centering out towards the pocket area is Trotman. Good pick up. Snap round the corner for Kangarilla. And it's off hands minor score. So they're peppering.
Yeah, so both sides are able to make full reward. 2 points apiece here. 12.5 minutes gone, first term quarter wild. Country Division Hills League Football. Trust you're enjoying our coverage wherever you're watching it on the globe. So waiting for the ball to come back in. This might be Ashby.
Yep.
Of course, former Raider. Spent last year at Appleton, back in Roosters colours. Puts it out wide. Wants the lead of a teammate out there. Half-back flank area. Thought about bringing it inboard.
That's the instinct.
Just nurses up the line.
There is a game of netball. That is the whistle.
Points at Zato. Playing just first season of senior football after crossing over from Lobethal Junior. In front of the interchange area, here's a chance for Birdwood. They feed the ball out.
Hand pass.
Back turn there by Jordan Miller.
Hand
Comes
pass.
back here. Yeah, not a handball. Those stats, Joe and Joe will need a new pen. I think he'll run out of ink. Meanwhile, holding the ball is the call. So
As you can see, Coach Glenn Malloy was about to let rip there, but just held his water bottle in place.
early in the piece, Benny, only 13.5 minutes gone.
No point losing your
That's right. He's Harvey
hydration.
Foyle, dropping into space and taking the mark.
So, Kangarilla probably had the bulk of the forward entries. We'll check soon with Jaden J. Hill. They work the ball now to centre half forward. Corstens, big man. He's got a player drifting forward here. In fact, it's the coach, Dan Trevina. He goes long, strong, right to the line. Birdwood players back there. Almost mixed that up and eventually worked it through for a minor score.
Wow, they both sort of left that. Benny, I thought he was going to bounce through, but
J, what are you noticing?
Yeah, well, they both just looked at each other. But anyway, got the point anyway. 13 inside 50s to 8 in favour of Kangarilla
And
at the moment.
handball count?
So 22 handballs to Birdwood, 25 kicks for them, and 32 kicks for Kangarilla, but 15 handballs for Kangarilla as well.
so Coleman with the ball, deep in defence, who nursed up the line to Ansell. So possession football here for the Roosters as they move the ball out of defence. Early in this opening turn, they decide to go across goal. Back to Coleman, they both rack up the possessions there. He in turn puts it out further. Good teammate, this might be Sadler. Deep in defence, on the other side of the ground. And they'll come back across to Coleman, who's virtually in the square, so they really haven't achieved a lot. This time as they work it out, and the mark taken out here by Tommy Jonas.
Yep, his short pass over the top to Walfield, the big man. How's the awareness? Well, eventually got it away. Kick it out towards Jared Joe. It's a 2-on-1 situation. The coach, Trevina, works it out to Virgo. Lit it up early in the season. Oh, Evans, he could go bang here from 50 or centre the ball. He goes for goal and, well, he's picked out the Birdwood player there. And Clinton, last line of defence. So Birdwood's defence under pressure, but still remaining pretty cool, calm and collected back there at the moment.
So out wide, here's the run for the Birdwood. Arch in the back there's Mitch Thomas, drives up the wing area. Intended target there was Miller. Ball goes to ground level, lurking, Kangarilla defenders. Can't work the ball out there, scramble hand and knee stuff. Comes out to the skipper and Jones. Finds a bit of space to get boot forward. Oh, good use of the body there by Clinton, Jared Clinton.
Yeah.
He's got support there from a teammate, but good work once again by the Kangarilla defence, this time through the agency of Trotman. They clear the ball.
Yeah, nice work. I think Albanese also involved there. That was good work. They were caught napping there a bit, Kangarilla, one-on-one situation, but didn't quite come off for Birdwood as Virgo can go straight down the middle of the ground with the kick. He's got Evans on again, who's carving up. Evans kicks the ball to pop over pass nicely. Good link-up play here from Kangarilla as Driscoll kicks the ball inside 50. Good work there by Coleman. Wolfield tries to collect it. Good support coming here once again as he goes in with the tackle.
Good work there by Coleman.
Yep.
Certainly they're under a lot of pressure early.
Matt Coley tried to move it forward there.
So ruck duel. Marsh gets the ball down. Once again in over the top football trying to clear it. Comes out here. to Jordan Alcock.
Here we go.
Finally.
Ansel.
Cricket pitch area.
That's
Forward
what they
go the
want.
Roosters. There's a chance back here for Clinton. Ball comes off hands. Once again, the resilient defence. Sockets it wide.
Good
2
hustle.
against 1 here, so he's got to work hard to Kangarilla. Ball cuts up here around
Snag
the
it a day.
corner. I tell you, a fantastic finish. Jared Clinton,
Early contender.
the Elizabeth and Modbury past player, and I tell you what, that's his 14th for the season. As Benny said, he came in as the leading goal kicker, so that could be a big contender for snag of the day at the
Bookmark that
70-minute
one.
mark.
Let's have a look. Talk us through this one, Drad.
Yeah, there you go. One, unfortunately for Kangarilla there, just couldn't get the ball out, and the whole ball has to be out of bounds, and it wasn't that occasion. And yeah, well, really good snap there, and well, there you go. It could be low snag of the day in the first 17 minutes, but plenty of footy to play. Well done to Birdwood. 40 kicks for both teams, 24 handballs to Birdwood, 10 inside 50s.
All right. We'll get the stats shortly in terms of the dominance, as Jaden's already outlined, as the sweeping handball out to Jones. Did a good little period here for Birdwood after Kangarilla had the majority of the play in their forward half of the ground. But here's a chance for Kangarilla to go forward on the grandstand wing side of the ground, and the player moving it forward was Bayliss.
Bayliss puts it in, off hands there. Once again, the Birdwood defence working here, getting boot to ball there, I think was Tom Evans, Rowdy. That towards the point post out over the line.
Just that inside 50 stat again, Jaden.
Yep, so it is 17 inside 50s to 10 in favour of Kangarilla there. So
Birdwood's defence holding up well.
They are. Well done to Trevina on the wing here, 2-on-1, won that, so well done to him.
Oh, it's a goal.
I tell you what,
Another
that's an
snag.
equally good. That's I think it was actually Gabriel Bayliss there in the pack.
Back-to-back snags there. Very good. Well, eventually Dan Wall was going to break. 17 inside 50s.
Yes. So there you go. Just repeating also that 2-on-1 there, win by Trevina. That was the reason why Kangarilla got the ball inside 50 and got a stoppage, and really good goal there.
See the ball come down just instinctively to Bayliss. Didn't have much room to work with. Bang. Great goal.
Well, sun shines out. Beautiful conditions. 18, 19 degrees here at Kangarilla, and Kangarilla hit back. They lead by a point. Kangarilla 1-3, Birdwood 1-2. Tight start, plenty of handballs, and inside 50s for both sides. Jaden, you want to say something?
It was quite funny. There wasn't a goal for 17 minutes, and we've had 2 in the space of 90 seconds. So there you go.
Absolutely.
Well, Rolfield wins it down at ground level. Jared Jones hustling, can pick it up here. The captain, well, he just kind of threw that one out, and that umpire says holding the ball. So Kangarilla will move forward once again as we head towards that 20-minute mark, and Trevina, the coach, getting plenty of it.
Yep, leading by example to Skipper. That's it. Much have been taken, but good enough to butter up and try and get himself out of trouble there. Was Sadler for the Roosters. Follows up again. Gets across to Wolfield. Puts it out wide to the run of a teammate there in the agency of Brandon Ashby. Goes out wide. Finds a player out there. Lockie Parkin.
One of the youngsters.
But held up there by Tommy Evans. Gives it to a teammate. Back to come. Here's Alcock involved, but it's a very good contested mark. No, play on as the umpire. Comes back here, taken by Brandon Ashby.
Yeah, on the left boot, 2-on-2 situation. Brings it to ground level. Handball's out. Here's Jared Jones. He got the handball from Blake Mudge. It's on the interchange wing side. Umpire hovering, lets it go. Here's the last goal kicker. I think it was Bayliss. Working his magic now from centre-half back. Long kick forward to centre-half forward. Almost a contested mark. Cleverly playing it on. Bit of soccer work as well. But Coleman, last line of defence, eases the ball out of defence for Birdwood onto the interchange wing, and they're off.
Yeah, got a loose man here. In the agency of Blake Mudge. Debutant this afternoon. Puts the ball forward. And then a grab here. Good use of the body there. But in the meantime, the goal kicker in Clinton has been ruled as infringing, so Kangarilla will take the resultant free kick. We'll
have a look at a replay if possible.
Use your body, but anyway, it's Appreciation Day, so the umpire's always
fantastic.
Right. Puts it up here, trying to paddle the ball forward. There's Henry Richards. H, can it sit for him? No. Overruns it, goes to ground. Clever handball out there. Couldn't find the target though for the Roosters as Richards disappears into the Ladies' Day event.
Let's just have a look at the free kick here.
Well, fair contest in my book, but as we said, umpires in the better
doing
spot.
a great job, aren't they? Boundary throw in, half forward line for Birdwood. Snap round the corner. They got a chance to go forward through Tom Jonas. Dangerous position. Oh, good use of the body that time.
Clinton
no worries
again.
there, but Clinton has just gone to the left. Scores a level, Jaden. good entertaining start.
It is, yeah. Good entertaining game of footy. 30 inside 50 so far. So 18 to Kangarilla and 12 to Birdwood. 47 kicks for Birdwood and 49 for Kangarilla Pistols.
So the Blues bring the ball out clubroom side. Up there, Gus Martin in front. Just couldn't hold on to the mark as it goes over the boundary line. So a throw-in will take place.
Wind just picks up a little bit.
So the big man, Greg Smith, arrives. Here's Harvey threw a bit of candy there, clever. Then gets the ball further afield to Mitch Smith. Smith gives a teammate through the centre of the ground. They're away here. Fine delivery there. To the agency of Driscoll. Driscoll goes further afield. They need to clang a mark here. Oh, great defensive work there for the Roosters through the agency of Zach Clinton.
Yep. Boundary throw in. 23 minutes gone in the first quarter here from Kangarilla. It's Kangarilla 1-3, Birdwood 1-3. It's inside 50 here for the Blues. And it's going to be held up half forward line for them. Around the contest there was Mitchell Smith, who started the match on the interchange bench for Kangarilla. So Rucks go at it again. Big Marsh involved, trying to shrug it off. Kangarilla 20 metres out from goal now, just slowly edging their way forward. Birdwood's defence been under pressure in the first quarter, but they've held up pretty well, led by ex-captain Josh Coleman.
So Mitch Jonas gave across to Aspie, and turn goes to a teammate further afield. I think it was Coleman.
Yep.
Passes the ball up, finds Lockie Parkin. Woonburner pass up there, intercepted for the Roos by Driscoll. Finally, Birdwood with the ball forward, off hands there from Tom Evans. Comes out the back door, gathered by Martin. Puts it forward, and mark taken here by Harvey Friel, who's been up and about already. Lots an offer. He goes to centre of the ground and finds a teammate there in Albanese. Albanese quickly across here to Adam Ward. The Moose swings onto the left, goes inside 50, looking for a target there, and that's a very good mark taken there for the Blues.
Strong mark. Good movement, Jaden.
Yeah, it sure was. Well done to Kangarilla.
So Jamie Dell, affectionately known as the wee man. People who've
Yep, Jaden.
Really good switch into the middle there by Kangarilla, always looking for their option as...
Hit the post,
Hit the
second
post.
poster. Got anything else for us? We head towards the 24-minute mark.
21 inside 50s there for Kangarilla. That was their 59th kick as well.
All right, kick in here from Coleman for Birdwood. Works the ball out eventually towards the half-back flank. Finds a teammate there, so kicking towards the 25-minute mark. 1 point the margin, Kangarilla leading. Been an entertaining start, plenty of handballs, plenty of inside 50s. Perfect conditions. Just feel like it might start to break open in the second quarter. The two rucks will go at it here in Garrick and Marsh. Just around from Birdwood's interchange bench, about 60 metres out from Kangarilla's goal, who've had the bulk of the forward entries. Trevina kicks the ball inside 50 for them. Good defensive work from Birdwood, who've held up to the challenge for the majority of the quarter. But out the back here, Evans, can he pick it up? He's under pressure. He's got another player over the back here. Handball out. Virgo can snap for goal. And he's missed it. But good work once again. Birdwood's defence pushing him out towards the back pocket area.
Yep, ball out wide, taken by Parkin. Plenty of pace out there for the youngster. Puts it up the wing area over the back, using his body as a shepherding. Yeah, it was Riley Gooden, but infringed. So the umpires hold on that. As the siren has gone for a quarter time here in a very engrossing match to start off with. At quarter time, Kangarilla 1-4, leading the Birdwood Roosters by a solitary margin of 1.13. Jaden J. Hill.
Yeah, so in the disposal count here, so 62 kicks and 24 handballs there for Kangarilla, so 86 disposals there for the home side. In contrast, Birdwood, 54 kicks and 32 handballs, so definitely playing the handball game here today. So that's also 86 disposals. So there you go, the same number of disposals, if my maths is correct. So well done to both sides, really good, entertaining start to this contest as well.
Forward entries?
Forward entries, 23 inside 50s there for Kangarilla and 13 for Birdwood. So Kangarilla dominating in that aspect of the game. And the marking count, 26 marks to Birdwood and 25 to Kangarilla. Most of Birdwood's marks probably in the back 50 as well.
All right, as Jane Joe said, the scene is set here for a pretty entertaining game. Hopefully at quarter time, just a margin of 1 behind between the teams. Kangarilla leading 1-4 to 1-3. We'll just take a short break and be back for the start of the second term here on the Call to Wild, coming to you through Filming Footy.
Hi, this is Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modra, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crows AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's Kevin Cheney, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
Welcome back to Kangarilla Oval in Yaroona. Hills Football League Quarter Wild coverage here today. Country Division Kangarilla hosting Birdwood, 1 point margin at the moment. Players just moving into their respective positions. And we quickly must thank the club match day sponsors for Kangarilla. She's a Keeper bookkeeping services, the Potts Family Bleasdale Vineyards, and for Birdwood, JMS Rural Services, Closely Supermarket, Loadethal Hotel, Mount Pleasant Butcher, SA Construct, and the Gully as we are just about set underway. Umpire Watson holds the ball up. And we're away. Marsh got the ball down. Harvey Frills, good clearance there for the Blues. Forward, so they get the first forward 50-metre entry of this quarter. Gathering the ball there for the Roosters was Mitch Jonas. His first year up from Hectorville, and the assistant coach at the Birdwood Roosters this season, joining coach Glenn Malloy. So the academy boy pitches it in. Over the back. Birdwood out to Jones for the agency of Ashby. Jones goes up towards in front of the Century grandstand. Gathering the ball there is Big Marsh, the lifesaver. Tries to get the ball. Here's Alcock intercepting for the Roosters. Grabs the ball and goes forward. Here's opportunity on his own. And a bit of a turnover there created a situation where he wasn't manned up. So the opportunity here for the Roosters through Jared Clinton. Already kicked the goal. In fact, of course, their only goal. That's 14 for the season, the competition leading goal kicker. First year, background of playing at Elizabeth and Modbury. So Clinton impressed with his work so far. Sets the ball on its way. I tell you, that is a beautiful kick off the boot, Jaden J. Hill. And, well, positive start to the second term. What's that, 90 seconds goal on the board for the Roosters?
Yes, there you go. So obviously in contrast, took 17 minutes for the first goal in the first quarter, but well done to Birdwood. Fast start here. So you're virtually one inside 50 for one goal. So well done to the Roosters.
Great start for the Roosters to start the second quarter. I mean, I just popped out for a quick drink, and now already got a goal on the board, Pistols. So it's all happening here from Kangarilla. So fast start for them to start the second quarter. Just got to say, also we're live on the Call of the Wild Facebook page, Hills Football League Facebook page, and a Filming Footy YouTube, and Lofty 88.9 FM. And once again, the Roosters go forward with the quick handballs, darting around the 50 mark. Eventually turned over though. Harvey Friel for Kangarilla, centre half back, works the ball up the line, and a good diving chest mark there, taken by Collie.
Yep, so the selfie king, they tell me, puts it forward. Opportunity there for a teammate. Ball comes to the ground. Here's Evans. Ben Evans, very busy in that first term. Roosters, chain of handball once again, puts it up. Intercept again by Big Collie. Round the corner, calls it.
Oh, how's that?
Going to ground level, trying to trap the ball half volley at the Roosters defender. Stacks on the mill, ball spills out. Jones gets involved. Got a quick handball out there to Brandon Ashby. Ashby kicks up the line and finds a teammate.
Yes, good start by Birdwood to start the second quarter. Perfect conditions here from Kangarilla. The Roosters keen to move the ball quickly up the interchange wing. Selling the candy. They move the ball forward towards the half-forward line. It'll be a 2-on-1 contest. Godden will force the contest. Brought it to ground level. Means they can have a shot at goal. And it's gone out towards the boundary line and eventually wobbles out of bounds as Wolfield was the player who kicked the ball basically to touch, but Kangarilla through Trevina, and now it's gone up the half-back flank. And now they can move it up forward through Ward at half-back line. It's Kangarilla 1-4, Birdwood 2-3.
So the Moose chips it up to a teammate. Trotman goes underground. Oh, Harvey Friel spills in opposition to Jones, picked up by Alcott, and in turn gets the teammate across there in Wheeler. So the Roosters going forward here. The old 1-2, the ball comes back there to Caden Goff.
Great team football though. You can see the intent. Move it on quick.
In the meantime, that's been a free kick paid, has it?
Yeah, maybe
or
against Clinton, is it?
Yeah, because I know the umpire not waving the flags, so I think the ball come back. But as you said, exciting stuff there from the Roosters youngsters getting involved.
See if Jaden's picked up anything early. What can you see a trend happening at the moment, Jaden?
Well, just last couple moments. Unfortunately, Kangarilla couldn't get outside of their 50 easily. Birdwood making it hard for them, as we'll find out here right now.
Yep, in front of us here in the broadcasting position. Good pressure applied by Zachary Clinton.
That was Driscoll. Winks, as he's known.
There'll be a stoppage just in front of us here, just around from the grandstand area, the iconic 100-year-old grandstand. Kangarilla 1-4, Birdwood 2-3. Umpire explaining clearly what that was for, and it goes to Marsh in the rock contest. Big fella.
So the surf lifesaver, Benny, background. Big strong boy puts it up back here towards the Driscoll. Couldn't quite grab it. Clinton, quick hands there. But the free kick there, sorry, it was Coleman, my apologies. And it's going to be Jericho John.
Oh, that's no need for that. He's given away a free kick.
Yeah, it's a bit silly there to turn the ball over. So Coleman races up with the ball, but intercepted here is Ward. So the Moose with the ball. What's on offer? He'll go short to the lead here. Cut off by Jones, scoops it nicely. Long handball out here towards Wheeler. Threads his way nicely through. Gives it back to the run of Ashby. And the Roosters go forward.
Yep, 2-on-1 contest. Boiled. Wolfield's got a 1-on-1 contest here forward of the ball. Clinton, no issues there. And Birdwood had a chance Kangarilla had a chance at one end. Gave away a free kick there. In the meantime, it's gone down the other end, and this would be salt into the wound for the Kangarilla coaching staff.
Already kicked two. Shed came into the game as the competition's leading goal scorer in his debut season with the club. Was Elizabeth from Modbury background, so right behind him, Hudson Martlew on the lens. So I'll tell you what, you won't get better than that, Hills football. Clinton with 3 on the board.
And heads are gone down there, Jaden. Kangarilla. They were thinking, what's going on there? We had a potential shot at goal, and now it's gone down the other end, and close first 7 minutes to this term, and it's 11-point margin.
Yeah, well, positive for Kangarilla was they were able to transition it up the ground and eventually get it to their part of the ground, but unfortunately went straight back, and a quick transition there by Birdwood. They've been doing that all day. They just want to play on and get the ball forward, and well done to Birdwood there, kicking their third goal of the match and second in the quarter.
Yeah, just a bit of a silly action there. Benny caused the turnover when they had the ball, and the ultimate price has been paid.
Got to go again, Kangarilla. It's been a good start for Birdwood for the second term. 3-3 to 1-4, 11-point margin, 7 minutes gone. Birdwood up and about, kicking towards the right of your dial, right of your screen. They're out of the middle once again. Kick forward by Ashby. Long, strong, inside 50, but Kangarilla's defence holding up there through Dan Trevino, who did it in the first quarter, Pistols.
Yep, the coach leading by example. Goes out wide to the lead of a teammate there in Henry Richards. So Richards half-back flank area goes inboard again. Gives it to Harvey Frill. Played rep football a couple of years ago. He in turn nurses up the line.
The mark.
Finds Lockie Kleinsmith. A flying fly out play. Good enough to get it back to Harvey Frill, who in turn got it out here, and that's a bad skill level. We might get a kick here, Benny. And
not a good period for Kangarilla, Jade.
Yeah, Henry Richards
dropping
there.
some marks, kicking out the full.
Just a few 1% errors, not taking the mark, and yeah, like you said, wayward kick. So yeah, Birdwood will be hoping to make him pay here.
Got the ball game on their terms at the moment, Birdwood. The kick is gone forward there by Jonas, half forward line. Wildfield's the target, the big man. Oh, umpire said no, 0-0 draw. Harvey Frill, here's the pressure from Birdwood. They've really got the game on their terms at the moment. Handball out, I think it was Ashby involved in the link-up play. Work by Wheeler. And Evans has given away a free, so the ball's going Birdwood's way once again through Ansell.
So Ansell goes looking for Clinton. Oh, beauty! Clinton just hung in the air, got the one hand to it, and then was good enough to take the second grab. That's an absolute ripper of the mark.
Have we got a snag of the day, potentially for the mark of the day? Because that is absolutely top shelf.
Have to get a seafood
See
shop on board.
Clinton, what a rise, got it, and then just controlled it nicely with the Velcro.
Big Garrick was fist pumping in the middle of the ground after
so
that
can he finish it off? He's kicked all their goals so far to 3. Chance for his 4th here, and I tell you, alarm bells if he nails this. And he has indeed. So the Roosters, 3 goals in the opening 9 minutes of the second term, Jade and Jay. They trailed by a point at quarter time. They're just a mini break here.
Yeah, tell you what, he absolutely loved it as soon as it came off the boot, and well done to Birdwood. 8 inside 50s to 2 in favour of the Roosters. So like we said at the quarter time break, Kangarilla, they dominated the inside 50 count in the first quarter. Well, Birdwood is doing that to them in this quarter. 16 kicks to Birdwood, 15 handballs to the Roosters as well.
I tell you what, pretty well, you still got to kick them, but I tell you what, that's worth snagging today just for the build-up with that mark.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get that on the into our briefcase for snag of the day. We've got a couple in that at the moment, but that one's right up there as the ball goes out towards the half-forward line for Birdwood, who are up and about early in the second quarter, as Jay Hill has outlined. They're moving the ball quickly, and they're going to move the ball quickly once again. Birdwood move forward, meeting the sandwich with the Rooster player. I think it was Wildfield. It's ground level now. Can the Roosters extract the ball out towards the forward pocket area? Clinton, great pickup. He's on today. Snap round the corner. Evans under pressure, flicks it back cleverly. Kangarilla under enormous pressure trying to clear the ball out of defence is Gustav Martin. And it's going to come back inside 50 here for Birdwood Pistols. They're up and about. How's the haircut on this?
Yeah, Alcock puts it up wide. Once again, Clinton.
Oh, he's a man possessed at the moment.
I tell you what, he's just dominating the forward contest up there against the Kangarilla. There's a group of 3 of them just looking at each other. Who was on that? But tell you who was on it, Jared Clinton. So the opportunity to bag his 4th goal personal in 11 minutes of football here in the second term on Call to Wild from Kangarilla. Also, Clinton lay back on this kick. He's pulled this one wide for his first blemish, I'd suggest.
That's right. He's up and about. He's got 4. It's 4-4 Birdwood, Kangarilla 1-4, 18 points the margin. Liam Brown has messaged through. He says, go Kangarilla. That was in the first quarter. It'd be hoping for them get a bit of a wriggle on. We'll go to Jaden J. Hill with his thoughts very shortly of how he's seeing the early stages of the second quarter, because Birdwood are on top here, Jaden. In fact, we've got a bit of a pause in play coming up, I feel. Virgo kicks the ball, extracts the ball out there to Adam Ward, half back flank. So Ward on the left boot, kicks it up the line, out towards the boundary line. Good pick up. Hoppo involved. Here's Garrick. Here's the big man. Very nimble. Works the ball out in the right hands. Kangarilla players busting in. So are Birdwood. Holding it in there, they're saying. Ansell eventually gets the ball out. Ashby almost in danger. In fact, it is. Free kick for Kangarilla. Just in front of us here. Kangarilla 1-4. Birdwood 4-4.
So big Toddy Marsh with the ball. Got a call from the grandstand. He looked around, he was looking to give it up, but it was someone in the crowd. Puts it up, and that's a good strong mark taken there by Tommy Driscoll. As I said, the nil recruit this year, known as Winks. That's a high calibre performer. So we'll be hoping to finish this off.
Trains like a horse, apparently. Pistol.
Yeah. Well, he couldn't get any better horse than Winks, I guess. So, Tom Driscoll, 3 goals for the season so far, and his debut in the Hills Football League sets on its way. Nice off the boot, certainly got the distance, but the umpire Adrian Muldoon says 3 for minus.
Take us through the first 13 minutes, Jaden, of the second quarter.
So, 3 inside 50s for Kangarilla. So, that was their third inside 50 entry there. 10 to Birdwood. 16 kicks and 10 handballs to Kangarilla in comparison to Birdwood, 23 kicks and 19 handballs here, Pistol.
So ball comes out. Wheeler sets himself as a leaper. Ball comes out. Here's Alcock. Like his game. Handballs over the top to another youngster in Parkin. Good intercept there by Ward. The big man there getting involved. And Greg Smith. Kangarilla finally worked the ball out right in front of our commentary spot. And a good contested mark taken by Henry Richards, the H-man.
Roosters youngsters are providing plenty of energy around the contest. Kangarilla looking to move the ball forward here through Warner. Dangerous position. Can Birdwood's defence continue to hold strong here? Kangarilla having a nice little period the last couple of minutes. Here's Evans looking for some support. Could have gone to 1-2. Under pressure here, good work Birdwood, forcing the Kangarilla players out of the attacking 50, but a good pop-up pass. And they'll have a shot at goal here through Harvey Frill. So working the ball out of the forward line, out of the forward 50, and the ball is popped back inside 50, and Harvey Frill has a shot at goal.
Still good pressure applied there from Birdwood. Not easy for Kangarilla at this stage. So Harvey Frill, just the 1 goal so far in the 2024 campaign. Kicks towards the Legends scoreboard end. If he kicks this, he'll make himself a little bit of a legend, which he has. So, after 3 straight goals for Roosters in this term, finally the Kangas get their first at coming up to 14.5 minutes gone.
Jane J. Hill.
Yes, like Pistol said, a good pressure there by Birdwood, but Kangarilla were good enough. They didn't panic around the contest there. A few handballs, Evans involved as well, but well done to Kangarilla. 21 kicks to them, 15 handballs, marks 12 to Kangarilla, and 24 kicks, 21 handballs. So Birdwood are leading the disposals at the moment, but well done to Kangarilla. Like you said, Goldie, good 2 or 3 minute period there.
Greg Smith has gone into the ruck here, giving Marsh a bit of a break. So can Kangarilla get a bit of a roll on? They've got Evans in the middle, they've got Virgo in there. Big heavy hitters, keen to extract the ball here from the stoppage situation, move the ball forward towards the left of the screen. So, can Kangarilla get back-to-back goals, or will Birdwood go forward once again? Umpire says I'll have it. So, productive start. Birdwood have kicked 3 goals, all on the boot of Clinton in this quarter. In fact, he's kicked all 4 for the match for the Roosters as they go forward into the forward pocket. Kangarilla's defence under pressure, almost a turnover. Diving on it. Kangarilla, ball's extracted out, still hands and knees, trying to desperately clear the ball out of the fences. Kangarilla, ball's tunnel balled out the back, and it's found Ashby, and he kicks the ball into the forward line. Wolfield was the target, but it's a good relieving mark there by Tom Evans. Last line of defence for Kangarilla.
So Rowdy Evans puts up line. Mark spilled there against opposition by Virgo. Getting involved there was Tom Jonas. And for a free kick, says the Birdwood supporters. No, said the umpire, so the academy boy will pitch it back in. So, ruck contest. Ball comes out. Here's Jones tracking the ball. Handballs it back towards Ansell. In the meantime, he is well taking the ground. A good tackle applied there by Mitch Smith for the Kangas. So once again, rucks doing battle. Greg Smith. Garrick at ground level does it all. And Fringe there could have been in the back. No, said the umpire, so the free kick will go the way here of Ben Evans. Evans quickly gets out. He's got a loose man out wide. In the coach, always kick to the coach. You'll get a game next week. So Trevina, high kick forward. Target there will be John.
Great mark.
Great mark though by a teammate coming out.
On chest as well.
He's taken the grab.
High flying chest mark.
I think this might be Driscoll. O'Driscoll. Little boy. The Winks boy. So that was a Winks-like grab there. Contested mark as we see a replay there. Yes, very good grab. So Tommy Driscoll backing himself in here at the furlong mark, the Winks man. So see what he does on the left foot, puts towards the top of the square. I tell you what, his teammates love it.
Well, backed
him in. Well done, Winks. Well done, Driscoll. Well done, Kangas.
Jane J.
Yeah, well done to Kangarilla there. Definitely back in the game now. 5 points the margin. Good field kicking as well, and good effort down here to get the free kick. And good marks. So 26 kicks there to Kangarilla. 6 inside 50s to them. 7 inside 50s to them. So well done to the home side.
Well, ruckman for Birdwood. Garrick just having a chat to his on bowlers there, and Jared Jones, and I think young Gooden's in there as well. Let's see what happens here. Also in the middle is Nick Wheeler for Birdwood. So Kangarilla starting to get control here at the midfield. Virgo, he was involved in that lead-up play. Here's a chance for Kangarilla. Nice kick forward, is it? No, it's not really. Ward was the user of the ball, but chopped out half-back line for Birdwood. Centering pass there by Hoppo into the middle of the ground, and that comes off to Ansell. So Ansell onto the left boot, kicks the ball out towards the high side and the half-forward line. Crum is needed here for Birdwood. Crashing in there was the player going for the mark, so good work by him. Ansell running on beautifully. He set the play up from the half-back line, worked his way to the wing. Now it's in the forward line. Here's a chance for Birdwood. Handball comes out to Wolfield. He's got a player on here who can have a snap for goal. Caddy Jonas gets it out to Jared Jones, and it's gone out towards the pocket. So Kangarilla will have a chance to work the ball in from the back pocket area. Kangarilla 3-5, Birdwood 4-4. 19 minutes gone in the second quarter action here from Country Division action from Kangarilla.
So the ball across to the Moose in Ward. What's on offer? He chips the ball up the line, finds Mitch Smith. Along from the grandstand. So Smith, not a lot on offer, so he goes short. Back here to Bayliss. Bayliss in turn centres the ball. Finds Virgo. Good to see him back in the Blues colours. Gets it across to a teammate there, Martin. So Gussie Martin, he'll go out wide here. Lumbering out to take is the skipper for today, Charles Trotman. So Chook, he'll go back into Virgo. So a lot of possessions here without really moving the ball out of their half yet. Comes to the big man. He gave it off. Finally they get inside 50. Will the ball sit here close to the boundary line, front of ladies' days. Handball comes back out here to Bayliss. Bayliss sets sail to the square, but Roosters there. Good pressure applied by Coleman. Holds the ball in close to the boundary line, in fact.
Be a boundary throw in.
Will be a boundary throw in for the Academy boys. So Birdwood 4-4, leaving Kangarilla 3-5. So a 5-point margin here on Call of the Wild. Trust you're enjoying our global coverage of Hills football on Filming at Footy.
Dangerous position here for the Roosters defence. Got to set up well. Kangarilla can extract one here. They'll hit the lead by a point. Boundary throw in at the 21-minute mark. Here's a chance for the... Oh, good tackle. It's holding the ball. Ball spilled out. Kangaroo play there in Henry Ridges, I think it was. Coleman, meantime, works the ball out of the fence for Birdwood. Wolfield's the target. The big man puts up the Inspector Gadget type hands there, takes the mark just in front of us here, broadcasting position. Kicked over the 21-minute mark. kick in board by Wheeler. It's come off, finds Gooden. Now he can get on his left boot and kick the ball towards the other half forward flank. He's got plenty of players on here. Clinton was the target. Over the back, Ansell on the left boot. Can he work his magic tight on the boundary line? Squares the ball up. 2-on-1 situation. Just off hands there for Birdwood. Clearing kick out of the fence, and the Garrick will take the mark. Just probably outside his range here on the 50.
Bit unlucky there. Ward just sank the boot into it, and a soccer style clearance, but yeah, straight onto the chest of the big man here. The big chook, as he's known. As we said, 5th season with the Roosters after joining from West Wyalong. 2 goals for the season. Very agile big man, that's for sure. See what he can do here. Sets it on its way. It's going to pull across to the left. Helped over the line there by his opposite big man in Greg Smith for Kangarilla. So a point scored there. Jaden J.
Cheers, thanks, Pistol. So 37 kicks for Birdwood. Kangarilla leading that stat, 38 kicks, and 17 inside 50s there for Birdwood compared to 9.
So Trevina with the ball. One straight kick the difference here, favouring the Roosters. So Trevina puts it out here. Big man's the target, and Greg Smith over the back. Teammate, ball comes out here once again to Richards at ground level. Gets the ball back to Bayliss. Bayliss nurses the ball up and finds Ben Evans.
Evans kicks the ball out towards the... Oh, plenty of players on here for Kangarilla. They're queuing up. That's the mark, and he could move it on again. That's Kleinschmidt.
Can only play every second week. Benny's a fly-in, fly-out employee.
So Kleinschmidt. He's got a player on here, inside 50. Mark. Over there. Lockie Parkin was around the area, but here's a chance for Kangarilla to hit the lead. They trail by a goal at the moment. Not hit the lead, equal to scores, 23-minute mark. So a good period here for Jaden for Kangarilla.
Yeah, for sure, and it was really good transition by them too. And like you said, they had players queuing up everywhere. So good spread there by the home team.
This may well be Corstons perhaps spending in the distance.
Gonna have a shot at goal. Off hands, push out for a kick.
Yeah, push out, that was every day of the week.
Didn't we have a game here where it was a kick after the siren to
was.
win?
Mackie and the Blues, I think. Yeah. So the resulting free kick, the Roosters moved the ball out. Right in front of their commentary position, working hard, trying to control the ball. There was Rowdy, Tommy Evans. Couldn't so, and the Academy boy will come and pitch the ball up right in front of the lens there of our own debutant, young Hudson Martlew.
Doing a great job, boundary throw in. Bit of shade there for the boundary umpire as he threw it in from us. And both sides just keen to have a bit of a breather here as we head towards the 24-minute mark. So a few more minutes left in the second quarter. Garrick wins that one decisively. Handballing on cleverly was Alcock. Birdwood with a chance here for Ansell to slap it on. Dell trying to get the free kick.
I was trying to think before, Dell, wee man, of course the show I was trying to think of the Jackass. Those familiar with Jackass would know the wee man.
Half forward line for the Roosters. Virgo around the contest. And Dell on cue takes the opponent down. A few rolling scrimmages at the moment. Jared Jones can pick it up here. Snap round the corner from the captain for Birdwood, Wolfield. He's done all right in this quarter. Provided a good target. Great crumbing there by Jared Jones backing up. Handball over the top. Another handball over the top to Jones. Snap round the corner. Into the pocket. Clinton down there, is he? He's lurking. But it's worked through for a minor score by the Kangarilla player.
Yeah, Ward just very happy to score an own point there, if I can use that terminology.
Nick Wheeler involved also in the build-up, along with Tom Jonas for Birdwood.
So Roosters 4-6, Kangarilla 3-5. Good game of footy here on Call of the Wild, Country Division Hills Football League. So Trevina, the coach, brings the ball out for a teammate. Oh, good leap over the top there. Ball comes to ground. Working hard at ground level there. Both players, young Seb Zatto, as I said, first season with the Roosters after crossing over from the juniors at Birdwood. Lobe, but in the meantime, free kick has been paid to the Blues.
Son of Mark Zatto.
Yeah, chips it across the centre to Smith. Smith in turn goes out wide to the wing area. Good defensive spoil by Ashby. Off hands,
Garrick.
taken by the big man Garrick. Gives it back to Ashby. You know, he'll do something creative, and he has.
Yep, inboard pass. They're on here, Birdwood. Gooden loves to run, loves to create as well. Oh, fumbling the ball there as Birdwood look to be moving the ball forward. Here's a chance for Kangarilla now on the counter-attack. Chain of handballs. But that's going to come back inside 50, I reckon, because it's a mark in the middle of the ground by Nick Wheeler. He kicks it out. He's got some space. Finds a teammate there in Jonas. Jonas in turn finds a teammate in Jonas, or his brother, Mitch, I guess.
Oh.
Here's Ansel, sells a bit of candle. Back over the top. Here's Jonas again. That's Tom. Tom, high ball. Clinton being pushed out. And working out of defence is Kangarilla.
Yeah, Ward with the ball. Lifts the eyes, puts towards Virgo. Under pressure there from Hoppo, takes the mark. So Virgo. Tyler Variety goes out wide.
Warm
But in the meantime,
warm conditions out there, Jaden. And
Siren
we've
has
reached
gone,
half-time.
J&J. So 4-6. Roosters play the Kangarilla Blues 3-5. So a 7-point ball game here at half time, as Benny said. J&J.
Cheers, thanks, Bristol. So the disposal count in that quarter, so 45 kicks and 37 handballs there for Birdwood. So that Birdwood had 15 more handballs than Kangarilla did. Kangarilla had 23 handballs and 49 kicks there as well. Inside 50 count, 20 inside 50s for Birdwood compared to 11 for Kangarilla. So in the first quarter, Kangarilla won the inside 50 count by 10 and Birdwood won the second quarter inside 50 count by 9 inside 50s there. 29 marks to 14 in favour of Kangarilla. So there's the first half stats there, boys.
I tell you, the Roosters would be pretty well. Started off that the second term when Bounce had to block out a goal in the first 90 seconds through Clinton, and he followed up with 3 more. So by 9 minutes, they'd added 3 goals. Jaden, and one of them come from that spectacular big mark by Clinton. So it looked like they were going to break the game open, but then, as you said, 2 late goals through Harvey Farrell, and then Driscoll has really pulled the margin back here to manageable 7 points.
Probably something both teams want to improve on, I guess. So Kangarilla have had 34 inside 50s for the half with 8 conversions, so a percentage of 23%. Birdwood have had 33 inside 50s with 10 conversions and a percentage of 30%. So something both teams could improve on, but a really good entertaining game of footy.
Yeah, it was said round 5 country division coming to you today from Kangarilla, where the hosting Blues taking on the Birdwood Roosters. Birdwood in 3rd spot, Kangarilla in 5th, only a game separating them, so the early premiership points here are very vital and has all the makings, as J&J said, a very good game. It was Kangarilla by 1 point at quarter time. Now the Roosters with their nose in front by 7 points. So on the call of the Wild, through filming footy, we might take a break during the half-time interval and just regroup and be back here for what's an anticipated second half here. As I said, call of the Wild, don't go anywhere.
This is the Hills Footy League Match of the Day.
Welcome back on the call of the Wild, coming from Kangarilla. In round 5 action, Kangarilla versus Birdwood. We're underway in the second half. Birdwood Roosters holding a 7-point margin. Ball comes out here, so first forward saute will be for the Roosters. Bouncing ball, here's Clinton, tried a little bit of fancy footwork. Deflects back here in favour of Kangarilla and bursting through his Albanese. Puts the ball forward but camped under it and taking a leaving mark there is Zachary Clinton. So Clinton goes across the ground to a teammate there. So the Roosters repelling.
Yeah, just a few comments coming in. Liam Brown, been a tough contest both ways, which is good footy to watch. And Rick Hill, good contest so far. Great call, gents. Loving Jaden's work. So there you go.
Very harsh critic, that Rick Hill, I've heard. So Ashby puts the ball back across here to Zach Clinton. It's an offer. He'll handball to a run of a teammate. So the Roosters working it out methodically. Up here finds Tommy Jonas. So he's a favourite at Port Adelaide, they tell me. So yeah. Tommy Jonas. Wedge kick forward to Alcock. Under pressure there, but takes a mark. So Alcock, true centre wing area. So kick. His turn, puts up his big woeful, allowed a teammate to come through. Quick answer from Wheeler. Clinton gives it back to Wheeler. Can he curl it back? Not enough. Oh, interesting bounce, but I think it had gone through. That would have been a miracle snagger today. So opening score for the second half is a more score behind to Birdwood. They extend the lead to 8 points.
They do indeed. Jaden J. Hill, any thoughts so far?
Well, Birdwood have had 6 kicks so far compared to 1 for Kangarilla.
Similar start maybe to the second. Neither side yet to get a goal on the board. Kick out towards the wing area. Evans at ground level. Players down at the moment. Hopefully he's all right. Slowly get to his feet. Ansell. Both sides would have had time to rehydrate. It's a half time. Hopefully our man Tommy will shortly as Jared Jones goes forward deep into the forward line. And Kangarilla's defence holding up well there.
Oh, no goal is there, man. The Winks man. Hopefully they don't have to bring up the screen. Oh, he's up and about. Just
good. Kick out towards centre half back. Here's a chance for Kangarilla through Trotman. He works the ball out towards the interchange wing.
Away man.
Dill. Garrick for Birdwood. In turn, goes over towards the club room pocket.
Just around the grounds. Benny, half time. Nan Bremer 7-4 lead Loberthal 3-5. And Mount Barker, a thriller up there at Goat Park. Mount Barker 3-5 lead Mount Lofty 3-4 in Division 1 competition.
Fends the ball out. Birdwood trying to get move the ball forward, but Dell for Kangarilla on the left boot out towards the club room area. Will change the room pocket, and it's a free kick. That's gone out of bounds on the full. So Birdwood on the outer side, kicking towards the scoreboard end with the sun in. Next the ball inside 50. Marsh positions himself nicely into the hot spot, takes the mark and finds a team out here in the back pocket.
Puts the ball across. Possession football here for the Blues. Great day for football here down at Yaruna. Puts up the line, finds Virgo, Tyler Virgo. Back after a season at Mangwarri in the southeast. South Australia puts it out wide to the lead of a teammate there. Just couldn't control it. That was Brad Warner. So I think the Academy boy will come and pitch the ball right in front of us. Our commentary spot here at Kangarilla Oval. Great day for footy here in Adelaide Hills. Trust you're enjoying our global coverage. Garrett got the ball down. Also get involved as Bayliss. Pulling his way through was Harvey Frill. Got across to a teammate there in Trotman. Chook, who's ready to be the live wire in Ansell. But no.
Yeah, it's good.
Long play. Gooden has to take the free kick. So Lockie Gooden has set back at footy after a season away. Gives it to Ansell. Ansell holds his kick. And then puts a high one towards the pocket area, Clinton territory, getting his hands, spoiling the ball there for the Blues is Albanese.
Boundary throwing, as Pistol said, sunny conditions here. Shade starting to fall over the ground. 18, 19 degrees, 3-5 Kangarilla contest, but highly entertaining. Still running the contest here, inside 50. For the Roosters, kicking towards the Kangarilla Legends scoreboard end of the ground in this term. Neither side yet to break through for a goal. Clinton, the leading goal kicker for the Roosters. Kicked all 4. And we've got another stoppage coming up.
So the umpires today, of course, Malcolm Watson and Grant Sims, and we must thank the umpires sponsors this season, Cherry Glen Osmond, Appel and Sports Power. Thank you for the support. The men who we appreciate today as part of Community Umpire Appreciation Week, Jaden J. Hill. Round the grounds?
Around the grounds, what, in the AFL at Hawthorn?
Tell you what, Ward there just bustled over by Alcock as he kicked the ball right in front of the ladies' days. So the resultant free kick will go here to Brandon Ashby, as we said. Back from Athelstone for a season, also spent some, quality time. Benny, when he played for the Bridgewater Raiders, certainly wasn't out of place in Division 1 company. I think he even played in the Rep team. He's now back at Birdwood, so he almost got a stat here with us as he came close to the caravan. So actions with Ashby in the shadows. There he is, in vision. Forward. Going to ground was Garrick. Tackle applied there on the Kangarilla defender. No.
It's holding the
yes,
ball.
Holding the ball.
Well, Wolfield with the shot here in the pocket, just around from the... And also the canteen. So Wolfield just around from the light tower will potentially have a snap, or will he go to drop punt? It's gone to drop punt, and it's coming back nicely, and it's hit the post. That's the third post of today. That's the first for Birdwood, 2 down the other end for Kangarilla. So the Roosters go along to 4-7, 4-8 now, and Kangarilla 3-5. So can Kangarilla get the ball down the other end? No, they won't, because Gooden works the ball into the dangerous area. Wheeler. Snap for goal, and he's missed.
Wow. Very lucky there, the Blues. So I've seen a couple of turnovers and just inerrant kicks have been made to pay for. So on that occasion it was the coach, Trevina. So no doubt he'll be looking as he goes to retrieve the ball, Jaden J, in the gum trees.
Tell you what, the pressure from Birdwood has been immense here in this quarter. Just thought maybe that overhand ball there could have gone through, and you see the other player just still trying to get the ball there.
A bit of Harry Butler in the wild work there, boy.
That's what we love. For Birdwood.
Of course, JMS Rural Services, Closey Supermarket, Loberthal Hotel, Mount Pleasant Butcher, SA Construct and The Gully. And of course, for Kangarilla, She's a Keeper Bookkeeping Services, that's a mouthful. And the Potts Family Bleasdale Vineyards, thank you for your support of your respective. It's the front 4-8-3-5.
Yep, Kangarilla moved the ball out of the fence through Coach Trevina. Been mainly in the forward half of the ground for Kangarilla in this term. For Birdwood, I should say, for this term. So let's see if the Roosters attack once again. Jared Drone. Good use of the ball. Kangarilla on here. Corstens. Is that 50 or it has to be something? 25-minute penalty, is it? So Corstens will move the ball forward here and have a shot square. So still outside his range, but at least now they'll have a chance to go deep inside attacking 50. Plenty of players moving around in the deep forward area here for Kangarillas. They trail by 10 points. It goes into the dangerous hotspot area. Evans sliding in. Back.
So Ben Evans, who's been very lively, particularly in opening term, known as Bev, his teammate. So opportunity here. Just close the margin right up. Again, 10 points at the moment, favourite this season. So important kick this one. Evans with the distinctive headband there. So Evans leans back on the kick.
Yes.
And just dragged it to the right.
The sides that take the most of their opportunities at the moment, Jaden.
Yeah, for sure. 18 kicks here for Kangarilla, 14 kicks for Birdwood, but Birdwood have had 9 inside 50s to 2.
Coleman will bring the ball in for Birdwood. Had a good game in the defensive half. Flicks the ball out towards the interchange wing, just near Birdwood's bench. Now, can they flick it on? Well, they've got some runners here. Wolfield, the big man, knew what was coming and got it on to Clinton. Trying to work the ball forward towards the half-forward line, rugby style, sock it over the back. just under pressure here a little bit. Kangarilla on the outer side, and the young man there in Alcott providing good pressure against two Kangarilla players just around from the scoreboard. Kangarilla 3-6 and Birdwood 4-9.
So, just in front of the canteen area. Marsh got the ball down, quick kick away by Harvey Frill. Puts it up here, nice gather there for the Collie. Got onto a teammate. True wing position area. Ball out of bounds there. Interesting to see here we are well into support staff shading their eyes from the sun on that eastern flank. As the ball come across here.
Huge.
To Tommy Jonas, this has to hit.
Well done.
Takes it well, runs away from Ben Evans, sends it to centre half forward. The lead is there. Brought to ground. Grabbed by Wood. To teammate there in Smith. Gives it off to the wee man in Dell, who goes backwards and goes forward, finds the coach, who in turn puts it back out the half-back flank area to Tom Evans.
Yep, Tom Evans on the left boot. Kicks it out towards Ben Evans. Drops the... Here's a chance for Birdwood. Jonas, Tom. Oh, right in the Falcon scone area, sliding in. Copped one right in the scone there. And had the sun in the eyes as well at the same time. So a double whammy. And chance here for Kangarilla to move. Driscoll, left boot. Dangerous position. Birdwood's defence.
Oh, great grab at the back of the bus there, I think.
Yep. Birdwood's defence held up strong all day, but here's a chance for Kangarilla to have a shot at goal after a superb mark. Midway through this.
Boston's again, Benny, I think.
Yeah, good pluck.
He's indeed. Look, Jake Corstens has had 3 goals for the season so far. So, must kick this. They've had a few chances yet to get a goal this term.
Goal.
And goal umpire Adrian Muldoon likes it. So, finally, the first goal of the second half has been right. So, Corstens at the 12-minute mark. Jaden.
From their third inside 50 there for Kangarilla, they kicked their first goal of the quarter. So, fortunately for Birdwood, they couldn't make the most of their opportunities and have had 11 inside 50s for no score. The disposal count at the moment, 35 for Birdwood, 15 marks for the Blues and 3 marks for Birdwood.
So 4-6, Kangarilla trailing Birdwood 4-9, similar to a scoreline to what they had last week, Jaden, in the game against Kersbrook. Then conceded 7 goals in the last quarter. Meanwhile, forward, taken by Ben Evans, handball to be intercept. No, cruel bounce there, eludes the defender, gets it back out here. Birdwood, defence working overtime here. Chance for the Blues, comes to Jones, skipper arches the back.
Len Ansell arches the back, skips away on the left boot, kicks it inside 50, 2-on-1 contest. Will it go over the back? It does. Oh, nice work. Kangarilla working the ball out. I think that was Jericho John, was it? Ball off hands though. Alcott. Pocket. Oh, just fumbling a little bit there, and it's gone across the face, and Kangarilla should clear here after it looked like Bird would be in on goal.
Mitch Smith.
So pop over pass, just slow it down a little bit here, Kangarilla. It's a margin. We've got a cliffhanger finish coming up, and now it's out towards the outer side, just near Birdwood's interchange bench. And Kangarilla looking to move the ball forward here at the 14-minute mark. They trailed 4-6 to 4-9.
Yeah,
push out.
Collie, good mark, put it forward, push out call, but umpire said play. Once again involved. Tough in the trenches there, trying the ball get clear. Frill Harvey. Around the corner kick there. There's a chance here. Virgo has to go and settle himself.
Magic.
Little dribbler, that is well thought out. Great work getting involved there was Brad Warner, Benny, in that passage of play with Harvey Frill.
Yep. Jaden J. Hill, take us through it.
There you go, so well done to Kangarilla there. Good dribbler there, and 31 kicks to 20 in favour of Kangarilla. Found space there, and well done there by Virgo to finish it off.
Very nicely as well. That might be contender
Could be a
for
contender
Snagger today.
The dribbling contender. So, Kangarilla hit the front. 3-point margin here.
5-6 to 4-9. Game on. Close contest between two evenly matched sides in 2024, looking to cement their spot in the top 5. Here's a chance for Birdwood from the stoppage. Wheeler involved. High ball. Hovering for Birdwood. Trying to extract the ball out here, but it's gone Kangarilla's way. Chain of handballs. Ends with Harvey Friel. Goes forward for the Blues. Good spoil back over there by Sadler. Kangarilla though mocking up. I think Birdwood though, counter-attack. Coleman works the ball out towards the interchange bench area, and that'll be a free kick for Kangarilla.
So the Blues right in front of the coaching box.
3 points the margin. Kangarilla leading now.
There's a chance for Ward in the centre of the ground, takes the mark. He'll waste no time. On the outer side, the fat side of the ground, here's Trevina, the coach, puts it in that direction. Here's Warner, I think it is, takes the mark. Sorry, Jericho John, my apologies. So Jericho John, past Colts medalist with the club. Nurses the ball forward, looking for a target up there. Bird would bring the ball to ground. No, he's run out of tarmac over the boundary line for a result and throw-in. So 5-6 plays 4-9 here on the quarter while I bring you Hills Country Division football. Trust you're enjoying our world coverage.
Boundary throw in. Kangarilla off hands. Here's a chance for Smith. For Birdwood, half back line. It's gone to Ansell. Direct opponent just left the ball on the ground for him to go and pick up. Appreciation there as he throws the ball back to Ansell. All right, Cam Worcester around the contest. There is Ansell. Boot switches play. Can they motor along the interchange wing area? Got plenty of players pushing on. Very nonchalant, casual there.
Drew the player.
A little bit too casual, and it's smothered and it's gone out of bounds.
Yeah, he drew the player, slipped around him, but then Academy boy will come in. Cricket nets in the background here. Kangarilla Oval. It's a ruck duel. Garrick. Oh, good work there by the big man. Greg Smith got it out to the run of a teammate who goes to ground level. Taps it out here. Oh, good robust football there in the contest for the up. And umpire Watson.
Yep.
Bit more balance this week, boys. Doing a very good job on Appreciation Day.
Yeah, very poised. Half forward line for Kangarilla. 5-6 to 4-9 they lead. 3 points the margin. Jade far, we've had 2 goals for Kangarilla.
Well, nearly 18 minutes gone in this third term. I'll tell you what, the next goal is pivotal because goals haven't been easy to come by today. Kangarilla get the next one, well, it's a 9-point margin, but if Birdwood will get the next one, they're right in the contest. So, important goal coming up.
By Ward for the Blues, string of handballs. Here's the big man who'll be run down. Oh, great work there. Should don't see a Blake Mudge for the Roosters. Ball locked up at ground level, but that was good work by Mudge because the big man there and Greg Smith looking to get it on. And he smothered it and
6-4-9 turned into a bit of an arm wrestle. 3 points the margin. Perfect conditions. Probably going to get a little bit chilly as we head towards the closing stages of the fourth, and hopefully it'll be close like it is now. And here's a chance for Birdwood through Nick Wheeler, who tried a bit of sidestepping work, didn't quite come off there. It's a free kick for Kangarilla just in front of the coaching staff of Birdwood.
So there is Coleman. Been supreme back there all match. Well scooped up there by his teammate in Hoppo, who gave it back to him. In the meantime, comes out here to Tom Jonas. Measures his kick, then sets it high.
2-on-1.
And for the high leapers, ball comes up Linton, who at the 19-minute mark of the third quarter has kicked the entire 4 goals for Birdwood. So Virtue shining like up forward there, Goldie.
Yep. Can he get one here? Fulfill doing the ruck work. Offhand snap round the corner, and he almost did.
Well, you asked for it and almost got it.
Got a point.
I think he's actually kicked a couple behinds today, so out of their tally, as you said, of 4-10, he's high That's for sure. Ball comes out here, taken by Dell. Jamie Dell, the wee man, goes out wide, but in the meantime, he was put down as he kicked it.
Yep.
So resultant free kick will go up here. I think this might be Collie.
Haven't noticed the umpires, which is good.
No, we appreciate what they do too. So the ball out wide. It is. Go long.
Wallfield front position.
Lumbing out towards Driscoll. He's a gathers it well for the big man. Great athleticism. Ball comes out here. Here's a chance though for the defence of the Roosters through agency of Zach Clinton involved and also Jones. So Roosters with the ball deep in the under the shade of the old gum tree here at Yaruna.
Yep, people shielding their eyes out there. Sun out. Ladies' day, it's all happening here at Kangarilla, and we've got a really nail-biting finish. I think this is Ashby. Brandon Ashby works the ball up past Kangarilla's interchange bench. Wallfield's had a great game.
He has indeed.
He'd be featuring in the contenders at the moment. That's up to Jaden, of course. Kick inside 50, but not the best user of the ball. Cut off by Ward. Ward for Kangarilla. Switches play out towards playing coach Trevina. Trevina, good link-up play, and finds Harvey Frill just in front of us here with Kangarilla leading by 2 points at the 21-minute mark of the third.
So Frill into the centre of the ground. Mitchell kick, but gets a distance bounce. Will it sit here for Bayliss? He gathers it nicely.
Hello.
Tries to curl it back, but on the last line of the fence.
Goalkeeper.
Keeping it. Yeah, there's the goalkeeping duties there.
Oh, and he's gone.
Sadler. It's been tackled. Umpire, tantalisingly, the King will ball it up, so perhaps a win there for the Roosters. So ball pitched in. Wofield. Marsh over the back.
Gets
got
it that time.
Harvey Frill, I tell you what, Harvey Frill, that's a sensational finish. Just stretches the margin out for the Blues. Snag of the day here through Joel Harvey Frill.
Yeah, there you go. So well done to Kangarilla. Great pressure there as well, and well done in the stoppage situation.
Just see him here push off the back of the contest, unattended, and then grets it nicely.
Good work by Marsh as well.
Handy break here, Jaden. That's 3 goals for the turn for Kangarilla.
Yeah, so like I said, obviously before, important goal coming up, and well, Kangarilla have got it, and not just for the scoreline, but also the momentum as well, as we're heading towards red time in this third quarter. So 46 kicks and 18 inside 50s then for the Blues.
Rucks will go at it here. Garrick versus Greg Smith, giving the other big man for Kangarilla a bit of a spell is Todd Marsh. Gone inside 50 here for Birdwood. I tell you what, the playing coach has had a good game. Trevina held up well into the experience. Here's a chance for Kangarilla to move the ball forward through Ward. Out of side now near Birdwood's interchange bench. Well and truly still in the contest, obviously, Roosters. Just need a little bit more momentum here because it's going Kangarilla's way, and they move the ball towards the half-forward. Frill's been good in this term, kicked the last goal. Hovering, there's a few players on in the middle here, including Ward for Kangarilla, but it's going to Birdwood's way. Underground handball attempt, hasn't quite come off, and umpire says free kick here for Birdwood though.
So with their goals, I said only got 6, and also around the ground he's been busy, so he's putting in a big contribution. Meanwhile, the ball out here towards Tommy Jonas, arriving, trying to intercept with Smith. Jonas held his ground, takes the ball, he's off to the races, but he's put it straight down the throat of Trevina. As I said, one of his rare appearances this season. So how to do it, Benny, and he certainly has done that this afternoon. Issuing instructions there. A miss there by Dell has opened the door here for the Roosters. Wheeler, sweeping handball. This is dangerous. A fumble there by Miller. Ball repelled by the Blues. Can he win the ball at ground level? He does. Bursting through is Jericho John. Wernburner pass, but intercepted is that man Coleman for the Roosters.
And he's gone down with cramp. It's that sort of day. Who's going to have the fitness in the heading into the final quarter? Chopped out there, taken. Oh no, sorry. Trotman. A few moustaches out there. Trevina setting up a lot of play in the defensive half of the ground.
That was Albanese there. Gets the ball out to the big Moose.
Moose on the left, pop over pass. So just taking a little time off the clock here, breathe in a few big ones. 25-minute mark, and it's Kangarilla 6-6, Birdwood 4-10. It's in the defensive half of the ground for Kangarilla at the moment. Birdwood kicking towards the scoreboard end. Haven't kicked the goal this quarter.
So Albanese. Peter Trotman. So about the last 10 possessions, J&J have been in the back 50. They haven't moved the ball forward at all. Here's Ben Evans with the ball. So Evans has, well, called by Benny Goldfinch to work the clock down. 8-point buffer, Jaden J. Hill.
Yeah, so there you go. Kangarilla had a whopping 25 more kicks than Birdwood in that quarter. So 61 kicks to the Blues, 36 for Birdwood. 28 handballs though for Birdwood. They had more handballs than Kangarilla. Inside 50s 12, inside 50s but 20 to Birdwood, and unfortunately they could not get a goal there out of 20 inside 50s. 11 marks to Birdwood, 39 marks to Kangarilla, and there was definitely a few marks in that last passage of play there, Pistols, as you're out. Yeah, how the teams go in the third quarter, 7 points the margin. Kangarilla 6-6-42, leading Birdwood 4-10-34.
So 8-point margin, Oakbank area maths there. 7, that's all right.
Yeah.
Come on, Shaden.
As Birdwood President Brendan Leckle suggested, Coach Malloy has been known to perhaps get a little bit express his views. Well, that quarter, they only scored the 4 behinds and 3 unanswered goals for Kangarilla. Has them 21 to 4-10-34. So 8-point margin there, Jaden. In a fluctuating game, it said Kangarilla led by a point at quarter time, then the Roosters pushed to a 7-point margin half time, and now once again it's been reversed to 8 points in favour of Kangarilla. So it's all set up for an exciting final filming footy in the Hills Football League. So without further ado, we'll take a short break and be back for what promises to be an exciting finale to this match. Back shortly.
This is the Hills Footy League Match of the Day.
Sean Tate, and you're always up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modra, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crows AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's Kevin Chetty, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
back here at Kangarilla Oval for Kangarilla versus Birdwood here. Big last quarter coming up, guys. At the moment, it'll be interesting to see who can get the chocolates here today. Yeah.
What do you got for the stats, Jaden? What are your thoughts?
Well, in that quarter, like I said, 25 more kicks Kangarilla had compared to Birdwood as well. And unfortunately, Birdwood had 20 inside 50s and just couldn't put on the ball, didn't kick a major in that quarter as well. The head-to-head count between the two teams at Kangarilla is 11-2 in favour of Birdwood. So we'll see if that trend continues.
As we said, important game, only a game the difference for Birdwood and above Kangarilla. For Kangarilla, they coughed up a couple of points lead last week. 4 goals each was at three-quarter time against Kersbrook and then conceded 7 goals to 1. So similar scenario here. I know they're slightly more ahead, 8-point margins. Umpire sets the ball up and we're underway. So why the ball comes down? Oh, improvisation there, hacks the ball forward. Camped under it. Trotman, bit of a barrel-to-barrel effort there. Cricket pitch area, taken their long handball out there by Goff.
Birdwood need the first goal.
They do indeed. Zato, first year with the Roosters after a junior career at Lobethal. Ball out wide.
Speaking of Lobethal, we've got a score from Nan and Lobethal there, Pistol. We'll get to that shortly, at some stage during the final quarter anyway, if not at the end of the game with the after-match show, which should be rating success, that one.
And we'll
Don't
be
go anywhere.
the winning coach, so stay tuned for that.
Trevina, he could be in the mix, but as I said that, he's kicked down the throat of the opposition player in Zachary Clinton. Birdwood really need first goal here. Currently trail 6-6 to 4-10. Jaden's math says 8 points, which is spot on. Kicks the ball out past Birdwood's interchange bench. A high flyer with Jericho John. Goes in again. Earns a free kick, does he, against Walsfield.
Taken high, I believe.
So Jericho John looking inboard immediately. He's got Ward on here and he'll go in that direction and he will take the mark. Nice work there on the grandstand wing area. On the left boot, pop over pass. Finds Harvey Frill. Keen to move it on reasonably quickly. And now he holds it up. He goes back to Ward with a pop over pass. Ward could go on here. He drops the mark. Warm out there. On the left boot, kick inside 50, 1-on-1. Mark? No. Is that holding the ball? Holding on, that's what it is. Free kick.
Free kick here to
Gustav Martin.
Yeah, Gus Martin. Wow. So, chance here to really, well, not hammer it home, but at least pick up the hammer.
Well, both players are, anyway, appreciation.
What's your decision? We appreciate that decision. So did Martin, because he's got opportunity to kick his first of the afternoon. So, camera right behind him, and it's as straight as a die. Crucial. 2 minutes just expired, and Kangarilla extending their margin here, Jade and Jay, to handy 14 points.
Yeah, 5 kicks each there early in this quarter. 1 inside 51 goals, so pretty efficient there from Kangarilla.
Very
and
nice.
Good start there for the home team.
All right, Jared Jones got to get his charges going here. They're slipping away a bit. 14 points to margin. That's a game-high lead for Kangarilla.
Just a quick stat here, boys. Roosters have not kicked the goal since the 9-minute mark of the second term. Of course, through Clinton, who's got them all.
Not a stat that coaching staff would like for Birdwood, as they're shielding their eyes at the moment on the outer side. Meantime, they need their team to get going in the middle. And here's Virgo, kicks the ball forward for Kangarilla. Kangarilla keen to finish strongly like they didn't actually do last week against Kersbrook. Ward, great mark versus Alcott. So he'll get on the left boot, works the ball out towards the half-forward play. Good play. They're on here through Martin. Last goal kicker inside 50. Good spoil over the back. Birdwood under pressure. Coleman, rock solid all day. Under pressure. Back to Coleman. He goes forward. Ward almost takes the mark. Garrick, Ansell, arches the back. Here's a chance for Birdwood. It's a real chance now. Kick inside 50. Can they extract a goal? Clinton unselfishly goes forward, and a courageous mark there. We'll have to have a look at that on the replay again. That's very courageous there by Albanese, I think it is.
Yep, Albanese gets it across to teammate.
Look-alike Trotman.
Trotman, yep. Boy from Nil, known as the Chook.
He's saying, I'm kicking out to the grandstand.
Big fan of Live Golf too, apparently, Goldies. He puts up the line. Marsh involved. Trevina, clever handball. Set up the run there of Evans. Oh, he toe poked it forward. He couldn't just grab it. Pressure right in front of his commentary position. Good work there by Richards. Evans goes back.
Careful
Ben variety. Jones over the top of him.
Have a look at the work here. Good mark. So, stoppage right in front of us here. Birdwood got to win it. Try and nullify Kangarilla's forward momentum at the moment. Here's Harvey Frill. He's a ball magnet and he's going to kick for goal into the pocket, and they will force Birdwood there. Stop again and get Coleman to bring the ball in from the back pocket area. They trail at the moment, Birdwood 4-10 to Kangarilla 7-6, 14-point margin, 5 minutes gone, final term. Need the next goal, the Roosters.
So Shadow's starting to creep across grandstand side here. Kangarilla Oval. Pack sets to Walfield. Spoil it, here's Alcock. Taps the ball to his own advantage.
That's
and
it.
handballs very nice to Ansell.
That's
Goes in,
it.
ball back to Jones, the skipper. He'll go long to Ansell.
Right
Gives
hand
over the top
pass.
to Alcock, but
Well tackled.
under pressure there from Ward.
Stopped him in his tracks though.
Perhaps a little bit unlucky to slip high in the tackle, but as Benny said, stop that momentum so they got a chance to get back and man up.
With the flowing locks, kicks the ball inside 50, dangerous position, off hands. Harvey Frill tried to toe poke that one out to a teammate. Here's a chance for Birdwood, real chance now, round the stoppage. Can they extract a snap here? Garrick in the ruck, a few players hovering. Ball look to clear there, Kangarilla, ball spills out, hands and knees. Here's a chance for Birdwood, can they get a handball out here? Gooden. Played in the Colts Premiership at this ground. Here's a chance for Ansell. Played in the Colts Premiership, also not at this ground, at Loberthal. And Kangarilla, though, on the counter-attack.
Coughed up there by Warner. Good enough to get out of trouble, though. Gets to boot the ball.
Coleman.
Inside. Cricket pitch area. Going to ground there. The football was Muster. Umpire will come in and ball up. So, it's over 6 minutes gone. 14-point margin here in favour of the Blues at home. Perhaps looking to break a less than impressive record against the Roosters. Here's a chance for Virgo on the run.
This down.
Goes for goal, and I tell you what, important goal to Virgo. His second of the game, following up that dribbler in the second term. So once again, as we said, Birdwood have not kicked a goal since the 9-minute mark of the second term.
Have a look at this, Jaden.
Kangarilla have kicked 5.
There you go, just watching the replay. Great running goal there by Virgo. So, yeah, 8-6-54, 4-10-34, 12 kicks each for both teams. 3 inside 50s for Kangarilla, 4 for Birdwood. Unfortunately, Birdwood couldn't quite get the goal there, and Kangarilla have done.
So, I reckon they've kicked, how many goals in a row now? Pistols 5 in a row, Birdwood. Yep, I mean Kangarilla. As they go forward once again. Oh, player's gone down with cramp, bit of that. 19 degrees here at Kangarilla. It's been a warm one, and at the moment Kangarilla seem to be finished strongly. 6 in a row, 7 in a row, 7 goals in a row. Just working out how many fingers Pistols holding up there. Here's a chance for Birdwood to go forward at the moment. 20 points the margin, and here's a real chance for the Roosters. Get Jaden's thoughts on how Birdwood could potentially get back into this one in a minute or so. As it's 8-6 to 4-10. Obviously they've got to kick straight as they go forward. Ashby, Garrick's to target, Grummers, Walfield. Need their smaller players to get in it here. Snap round the corner, over the back, and this is a real chance. Ansell strolls in, and that's one way of getting back into it, Jaden. Take us through it.
For sure, well done. Good bold play there by Birdwood, and that's probably how they're going to have to play. I know it's only 8 minutes in the last quarter, but some risk-taking through the middle and some bold play there by Birdwood. So well done to them. 14 points the margin now. Nearly 8.5 minutes gone in this last term. 17 kicks for the visiting team so far this quarter, Pistols.
So after 7 consecutive goals to the Kangarilla Football Club, the Roosters get a countering one, so close the game up back to 14-point margin. 54 plays 40 here in the quarter wild for his filming footy. Hills Football League at its best. Just enjoying it. Here's Ashby. High kick. Favours the opposition more than anyone. Leading the race for it and getting there. Bringing it back on even kill was Lockie Park and out wide. Good attack on the ball by Walfield, a big man. He's done well today, finds his fellow big man in Garrick, who gave it off the skipper and
Ansell
Jones.
at the back.
So here's Clinton, uses his body well. In the meantime, the umpire on the mark here claimed infringement, so Kangarilla will leave through Trotman.
Okay, they work it out to Evans. Alcott on cue, takes the tackle, holds him up. Half forward line, as Jaden says, they've got to be bold and brave here. 14 points down. Just roll the dice, give it a real crack. 14 points down. Anything can happen. Kangarilla got to continue to fight on. Ball handballed out. That's courageous. Out towards Jones. Centering pass. They've got the tall timber down here and also the Crummers. But nice work. Oh, off hands. Here's a chance for Birdwood. I think it's Gooden around the contest. Ball spills out. There's a quick handball out to Ansell. He says, I've got the ball. I'm going to dance around here a little bit. And I'm going to hit the deck. And then I'm going to have a shot for goal. And I'm going to kick the goal. Point. Sorry. Gee, that would have been right up there.
Absolutely.
Lucky to get away with that also.
The dancing boots.
Yeah, dancing boots. Jaden, they're pressing a bit here.
Yes, they sure are, Birdwood, and they need to make the most of the opportunities as well. 8 inside 50, so they've had double of what Kangarilla have had in this quarter so far.
So, Coach Trevina just steadying his side from deep in defence. Good to kick out. Not a lot on offer, so goes towards the eastern wing area. Dummies around his opponent there. Gives him a bit of more extra space, puts it up the line. Finds Bayliss, I think it is. Bayliss comes across the ground to find Virgo.
Got to keep moving it.
So their playmakers getting involved here. Comes back out here to Ward, like this game this afternoon. The Moose draws his teammates. On it's the lead.
Courageous move, that one.
Finds Driscoll.
Told him to come at him and he could move on here and get the ball.
So the Winks man. High kick to the lead of a teammate there. Oh, staged nice work in the Logie variety by Evans.
Oh, advantage played.
Played on and curling the ball back nicely there was Kleinschmidt. So good transition from the coach at the fullback area to Kleinschmidt, completing that transition with a goal, Jaden J.
Yeah, there you go. So well done to Kangarilla there. Well, unfortunately, Birdwood can make the most of the opportunities. They had it in their forward half and quick transition there by Kangarilla basically, and great field kicking as well. And yeah, well done to finish the job there.
12 minutes gone. Kangarilla 9-6. Birdwood 5-11. 19 points to margin again. Birdwood once again need the response. Garrick in the middle for them. Alcott. Also in the midfield is Brandon Ashby. Can they get a clearance here? Ashby won it out. Handball on to Jared Jones, the skipper. He's giving it a real crack. Kick inside 50. How's to bounce? Good attack on the ball by Trevina. Jones went in again. Ball spills out. Trying to push it forward to Birdwood. Looking for the free kick. Doesn't go their way.
I tell you, the coach definitely leading by example out there, Bernie, in such a tense situation as well. Just tackling, finding teammates with the ball, but just his leadership, his attack on the ball and the body then just inspiring.
Half forward line for Birdwood. Need to get the response once again. Nice work there by the big man Marsh. It didn't quite fall his way. Hacked forward. Kangarilla got the numbers here if they can mop up nicely through Ward. And that's holding the ball, is it? Yes, it is. Took the ball and then did a bit of a pirouette and was pinged.
I think this might be Lockie Gooden, Benny?
Yep.
One of the favourites in the past and the call of the while. Of course, had a season off now back in Roosters colours.
Riley Gooden.
Riley.
Lockie played in there.
Sorry, of course he did, yep. So Riley Gooden going for his third for the season. On the left foot, I tell you what, umpire Adrian Muldoon in the goals likes it.
13 points to margin.
So fluctuating in a good game of footy here.
There you go. So well done to Birdwood. Tell you what, really good forward half pressure there by the Roosters and good finish there by Gooden. So 13 points to the margin, 25 kicks to Birdwood, 9 inside 50s.
All right.
Bearing in mind the Roosters led by 7 points at half time, boys.
Free flowing quarter, 5 goals so far, midway through this term. Anyone's ball game still at the moment. Kangarilla just slightly in front, but Birdwood have got the continuing to push out of side. Can they get the forward movement here? Well, they're trying to soccer it through by youngster Parkin. Gets to the half forward line. We've got some players on here in the middle. Kick into the pocket, Clinton. Takes the mark, just near the picnic sort of vibe over there. Got the rugs out and they're going to have a good seat in the house here as the big man goes for his 5th. Nice work by young Parkin there, slapped it on. And wheeled around on the left boot with Goff, and Clinton takes the mark. Tight angle, but he'll be having a shot here on the right, pops it up. Across the face. Garrick. Oh, he's got to take that.
Did everything right. Just failed, so here they do. Out of the Blues, out of the Feds. Gave it there, comes back to Walford, been impressed with him this afternoon. Back to Jones to skip it this way, that way, or took one, was that after the disposal? Perhaps not.
Nope.
Comes out here to Collie, gives it to a teammate there in John, so they get out of trouble for the time being, right in front of the century-old grandstand. Desperation there displayed by Kangarilla player.
The Birdwood ball.
In Driscoll, diving, but there'll be a resultant free kick through the agency of Zach Clinton, right in front of our commentary spot in the grandstand.
Yes, and he kicks the ball inside 50. The runner just moving across the screen there. Here's Kangarilla, chance to clear. Dell. High fly will be Ashby. Takes the mark.
Good grab.
Ashby on the left boot. He's got players on in the middle of the ground. He's got Muster, I think. Muster will take the mark. So he'll go out towards the half-forward flank. They've got numbers here. Taken by Goff. Goff on the left boot. Into the pocket. Same area as before. Over the top. Hem tied on the boundary line. 30 metres out. Albanese just extracts the ball beautifully out of it towards Harvey Frill, and he clears the ball for Kangarilla. Out towards the outer side.
Yeah, Albanese doing some good work deep in defence there. Because his brother Josh out of injury at this stage of the season.
13 points the margin, 9-6, 6-11, 16 minutes gone. We'll get Jaden's thoughts on what he's seeing at the moment shortly.
So good crowd in the house. They haven't left, why not? Game still in the balance here. Close to the boundary line once again, coming in together. Around the corner was Ashby, high kick, forward. Good defence there by Dell, bring the ball to ground. Also getting support there from the coach. Once again, bottom of the pack is Trevina.
Good hustle.
Holding the ball in. Against Clinton. So a little bit of by-play there.
Umpires have done a good job.
Absolutely, we appreciate them today, that's for sure.
Very much so.
So ball up from umpire Watson. Garrett got it down, stolen by Jericho John.
Talk.
Gets a Barry to barrel straight up the centre. The other big man in Greg Smith. The big man showing pace like Usain Bolt, but the ball eluded him. Comes back to Coleman. He's been this way, that way, dancing with the stars stuff from Coleman. Had a nice little pass across. Finds Wofill. Wofill thought about a handball, decides to go with the boot forward. Jericho John just couldn't reel it in, going to ground there. Good pressure by the Blues. John follows up nicely, gets it to Smith, out the back door. Fumble there, could be across your bang. See you later. And heavy attack on the ball by Clinton, and I tell you what, Tommy Evans is probably ruining the fact he didn't take that ball cleanly.
Hip and shoulder, definitely not dead there. That was a fair bump. 20 metres out from Birdwood's goal. Can they snap one here? Jones under pressure. A lot of tight stuff. Snap around the corner.
Ashby. He's got it. Brandon Ashby.
Has he? No, it's a point.
I'll wait to see umpire Muldoon. They might have to go upstairs. Just conversing there, the goal umpire.
Or is it all clear?
There it goes. It's like Hitchcock's. Suspense. Oh, wait, half a second.
Double
There it is. We've got it.
Well, that is right up there. If Birdwood get a wriggle on here, their chance here, Jaden. 7 points down. 7-11 to 9-6. Hang on to your seats.
Yeah, tell you what.
Cliffhanger coming up. Have a look at this one in the pocket.
Brandon Ashby.
Gee, it was good work.
Nowhere to work with. Look at this. That is an amazing snap.
It isn't it? I tell you what, it was actually good work by Kangarilla to get it to that pocket, trying to get it out of bounds. But unfortunately for them, well done by Ashby. Great goal for Birdwood. So 34 kicks to Birdwood, 22 for Kangarilla. So Birdwood are winning the stats there in their disposals as well. So 13 inside 50s to 5 in favour of the Roosters.
So
Big finish.
Back to a 7-point ball game. Kangarilla 60 plays 53. Ball in the centre, clearance will be vital. While Garrett had a bit of an airy. Good tackle there by the big man, and Marsh ensured there was no clearance, and the ball will go his way. So vital clearance will go in favour of the Surf Lifesaver. Puts it further afield.
1-on-1.
There's a chance here. Evans missed the ball. Richards comes to assist. Once again, Ashby's doing it all, even defensive end there. Puts the ball up the wing area. Taken here by Smith. Gets it back here.
Oh, great pass.
Ryan Smith lifted the eyes and onto the lead of Virgo.
Outside 50. He might have a shot here, or he's going to wedge it inside 50, and that's not going to come off, and off we go. The youngster kicks the ball into the middle of the ground. Courageous play here. Caden Goff, as Jaden said, they've got to take it on. Still Birdwood. That's almost a push out. Clinton over the top of him. He goes back in again with the hip and shoulder.
Albanese.
Albanese.
Oh!
Double coat hanger,
Take
sort
it
of
high.
fend off sort of stuff going on there.
Wow.
And it's a free kick for Kangarilla through Albanese, and he's slowly getting to his feet here with a bit of cramp. Look
Probably
at
a bit
this.
of cramp in his head too. After this. Wow.
Yeah, a bit of a crude work there as Albanese has the ball half-back flank, 20 minutes mark. Or is it, actually I don't think it's Albanese pistol, I think it's Trotman maybe. Oh no, it's Albanese, I'll back myself in there. Kicks the ball out towards Kangarilla's interchange bench, and that's going to pay off here, and there'll be one kick now inside 50.
Yep, so the Blues with the ball on the wing. Running on there. Possession football. Goes out wide, I think this is Bayliss.
Yes.
Gabriel Bayliss, goal
20
kicker early. First goal.
mark now.
First goal of the game for the Blues. Being in the first quarter, ball comes in over the top there.
Ripper.
Good mark taken there by Zach Clinton. So the Clintons doing it at both ends. So Clinton, whistle being blown. Umpire in command. So finally he's allowed to kick it, puts it out here.
Oh, here we go.
Alcock.
Oh.
Through on the one there taken by Virgo's getting important touches. Manages to get the ball to Trotman. In turn gives it back here to Harvey Froll. Will he run out of tarmac? Just got rid of it, I suggest.
Look like a hand pass.
Yeah, Kleinschmidt. Chain of handballs here. Taken down there was Warner, I think it was.
Jeez.
Ball, Jericho John. Ball comes out here. Well, bouncing ball. Good gather there for the Roosters. Tommy Jonas. Smothered there nicely. Comes to Smith. In turn gives it to Ben Evans. Evans tries to curl it back.
Out the fault, almost.
3 for a minor score.
Yep, Coleman, off we go. Birdwood, got to get it down the other end of the ground. They trail by 8 points, has a bounce. Works the ball out of the fence at the 22-minute mark. Gooden almost took the mark, brought it to ground level. Could have got a free kick taken by Garrick. Gooden earns the free, just around from Kangarilla interchange bench. So he's probably 2 kicks away from the inside 50 entry for Birdwood. Spots up a teammate. Zaddo in front of Birdwood's interchange bench. Got to get it in pretty quickly. Still got time though. Kick into the forward pocket. Crummer's required here for Birdwood. Virgo, he's had a good final quarter. Harvey Frill works at the old 1-2 for Kangarilla. Kicks it out towards the grandstand wing. It'll be a 1-on-1 contest. Dravina was there for Kangarilla. Tap on meantime for Kangarilla will eventually pay off. Great work here by Kleinschmidt. Back to Virgo. Virgo inboard. Good chain of handball. Ends with Harvey Frill. Pop over pass. And well worked finds Kleinschmidt.
As I said, Benny, the tone of the game. As Kleinschmidt moves it on towards Evans. Great spalling effort there, but in the meantime, he's infringed. I think that might be
cramping everywhere here, Jaden.
Mitch Jonas leads to an infringe there, Jaden. I was just saying the big name experienced players for Harvey Frill, Virgo, all getting involved in that passage of play.
Yeah, for
Trevina.
sure. For sure. And well done by Evans here. Just in the AFL, they say take the 30 seconds. So make sure just take the time, run some time off the clock here, and maybe put it at the top of the square.
So Bev with the ball, affectionately known by his teammates.
Handy cricketer too.
He is indeed on this ground. Not a handy kick. In fact, he's missed everything. So, looks like
Jaden, what are your thoughts as we head towards the 23-minute mark?
Well, virtually, Benny, for Birdwood at the moment, 23 minutes nearly gone. They just need to be bold. They need to probably go straight through the middle and be bold here, take some risks, I reckon. Probably rather lose by 14 points, know that you're trying to get the win here. So it'll be interesting to see how they go about this, Birdwood.
Out of side. Birdwood got to get it down the other end of the grounds pretty quickly. Garrick, front position, cleverly slaps it on. Can they get the ball over the back here? Kangarilla got the numbers mopping up. Player put the arms up there. Birdwood really pushing forward in numbers. It's a free kick here. And it's going Kangarilla's way though, the Ward. Half back line.
Just 3/4 time update. Then Brera, 9-10 lead Loberful 4-11 out at the Valley of Praise Division 1, which will be in a couple of weeks, Benny.
Yeah. Ward goes to Dell, back to Ward. Taking some time off the clock. Half back line for Kangarilla. Still in an area that Birdwood would like, as Trevina though in space takes the mark. He says I'm going to wind down the clock a little bit more like they did in the third term Pistols, or before half-time, if I remember correctly. And once again, they've obviously trained for this situation as Harvey Frill then goes back to Dell, taking plenty of time off the clock. Short pass. Corson taking time off the clock here, Kangarilla. Corson takes the mark.
Three-quarter time, Mount Lofty 7-8 lead, Mount Barker 6-6.
Here's Trotman. 25 minutes gone. Kangarilla in the box seat at the moment, leading by 8 points. And here's another link in the chain taken by Driscoll.
The two nil recruits there combining Trotman to his teammate in Driscoll. Of course, the Winks. The Winks man. So just quite content. He'll go backwards, Collingwood style. Back to the coach, Trevina. So just overseeing his side there. Whole possession. So frustrating for the Birdwood. They just need to get possession of the footy. Here it comes. Here's a chance for Garrick.
Oh,
Coleman through his hands. High kick by Richards. Goes higher and goes longer. Camped under it is Evans. Oh, fisted forward. Here's a chance there for set for Kleinschmidt. He's been a live wire since he came on. Goes to ground under pressure there.
Well, it's been a really interesting and game of football, that's for sure.
That's Sadler, I think, with the free kick.
I think time is going to run out here for Birdwood. They trail at the moment by 8 points. Here's a chance for Ward.
Strong.
Straight into his teammate, I think. Might get it back here. And in the meantime, Marsh. There by Henry Richards into the pocket.
Oh, over the top.
Taking a mark. Might have a little look at that on the replay. Taken by Tom Evans.
So he's taking all the time in the world. There's in fact Brad Warner, Benny.
Gotcha. Thought it was
Look
2-2.
alike down here at Kangarilla.
2-2 I thought it was, but it's Brad Warner.
It's a 3-2. That's started on interchange bench.
Yep.
It's an opportunity to really seal this game for the Blues. And wow, he's actually, as he goes to ground under cramp in the tempo of the game. So 8-point margin here, 7-11 at Birdwood, trailing the Kangarillas 9-7 here in the Call to Wild.
Don't go anywhere. Jane J. Hill will take us through it with a player most effective and also goal of the day, the Lowies. And there it is. In here at home. And also don't go anywhere. We're going to have the after-match show with some of the Kangarilla people will make their way over to have a bit of a chat after the great win. So Jaden's going to head out there now. In the meantime, we're going to have a bit of a chat. Pistols after a good game of football.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, we enjoy doing the Country Division Hills Football League here on Call the Wild because there's always such entertaining games. And as we said before, Benny, community involvement. Certainly all the community gets involved, and you can see today, yeah, fantastic. And what a good game of football. And for Kangarilla, it would, well, put a few skeletons out of the closet. 3-1 in the final term, but more importantly for Kangarilla last week, they had an opportunity to win that game out at Kersbrook, but coughed up 7-1 in the final term to the Brookers. So the coaching staff would be pretty happy with this result here today. So Aiden J is
most effective.
Most effective.
And also the snag.
The snag.
That's effective. And the snag. Snag.
So
it'll be interesting who he chooses.
That was a good game of footy. As I said, a lot of candidates for game played in very good spirit. So Jaden J just getting everything in order down there as he does so. As I said, a lot of candidates, very good game of footy. In the end, it was Kangarilla getting over line 9-7, 61 to Roosters 7-11, having two more scoring shots, but in the end going down by the 8-point margin.
Bring him
so
over.
You can see our man walking into. He just hovers, doesn't he, Benny?
He likes to have a chat to them beforehand, get to know them.
Just see what he's going to ask. So
see if it's all right.
Without further ado.
Yep. Into shade. Yeah, he's in the shade. He's in the shade.
In shape.
But you've got to get the camera down there.
Right.
Yeah.
There's the cadet. I think everyone's in readiness. So without further ado, we'll go to that man who will take us through it, Jaden J. Hill.
Cheers, thanks, Pistols. So here we're at Joel Harvey-Field. Congratulations on the win, mate, and you won the low snag of the day. So here you go. There you go, mate. So nice voucher there. Well done to you. Well done to the goal. Then
a bit of space in behind the ruck, and I give all the credit to Big Toddy in the ruck. I've called the ball in late and he's hit me perfectly. So yeah, that tap straight down to me and threw it onto the boot. Lucky enough to go through. So happy days.
yeah, well done, and just take us through your game as well throughout the day. And a feeling was like at 3/4 time, knowing that Birdwood were coming as well.
Look, we're pretty confident going into the fourth. Yeah, we had the lead obviously, and it felt like we had sort of the run of the play, and yeah, we stuck to our structures and got us over the line in the end, and yeah, we held the ball late and yeah, choked them out of the game. So.
And just lastly, good to get the win on the board, first one since round one. So.
Back on the winners list, so yeah, we're absolutely buzzing with that. So yeah, hopefully the momentum continues from here on in.
Well, congrats on the win, mate. Good luck for the rest of the year, and well done on the goal of the day.
Awesome.
Good, cheers. Thanks. Cool. Awesome. So here with Adam. Well, congratulations, Adam. Well done on the win and your performance. You've won some goodies here. So yeah, here you go. Look out. So got the Dartfish beanie as well, and also got a pair of Archie's thongs as well. So there you go. Not sure if the weather it wasn't too bad out there today weather-wise, but congrats on the win and well done in your game. Just take us through it.
Yeah, obviously last week we had a bit of a tough day out, so it was good to come out to line this week. Obviously going into half-time was pretty close. In that third quarter we just sort of stepped up another gear and then played our way through it, and I thought we played well, slowed it down, and yeah, so yeah, it's good.
And obviously knowing last week Kersbrook, they run rampant in the last quarter, so obviously at 3/4 time, making sure that you guys run rampant yourselves in the last term.
It's just really important, I think, that this week we played 4 quarters, because last week we played about 3 quarters. That last 10-15 minutes they just run over us, so it was good to see all the boys run out the 4 quarters and get the job done. So yeah,
for sure. And who've been the players that impressed you this season, mate? Like any players in particular? Ben Evans had a good day today, and yeah.
Oh, look, Toddy's been good with the ruck. He's been killing it, winning pretty much everybody. Good. Ty's been good. Most of the boys really been good. I thought our backline's been really good as well, holding good structure. So, yeah, I think got to give credit to all the boys really. So, yeah.
And what's the feeling like throughout the group for the rest of the year? Obviously, just try and keep winning as many games as you can, but it's a pretty even competition, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, I think most importantly is just we have fun, keep winning, and see where we go. So I think we've got a good group of boys, good coaching staff, and good people around us. So yeah, just keep winning, keep having fun, and yeah, hopefully win it all this year.
Yeah, awesome.
So yeah.
Well, congrats on the win, and good luck for the rest of the year.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Mate.
Thank you.
That's done anyway. You saw that with him. I got to run over.
Kangarilla Oval with our HFL post-match wrap show, and we're after a very good game of footy. We've been lucky enough to be joined by the senior coaching coordinator here at the Kangarilla Football Club, and making his debut here on the Call of the Wild is Rod Mitchell. Rod, thanks for your time.
Thanks, boys. Thanks for having me.
I can. And the coaching staff probably very happy with that result.
Yeah, especially, what are we now, 2-2, so it was pretty important to get the points today. And also for the boys' confidence, we got a new coaching group come in, we bring in a new game plan, new structures, and just for the boys to start believing that it's effective, and it's a huge transition from what they were doing last year. So we'll get better as the season goes on, because we'll be adopting that, how we play, and the guys will do it naturally then, and they won't have to think about it. That's what we're working on anyway. Yeah.
So you and Dan Trevina sort of sharing the duties, I guess, just for Hills Football League public and the viewers, global viewers, just give.
Up in Clare and played all my footy up there, and I worked with SA Power for 37 years. I retired in October, but I moved in 2000, brought the family to Adelaide when I got it privatised. But yeah, I've coached footy for a long time. I was at North Clare and coached the under-18s every year since. So I've just coached just over 40 years. But my last, so I was at Happy Valley when I moved, and then but I spent 10 years at Flagstaff Hill, and that's where I started really digging the teeth into senior footy, and I coached the A grade there for 6 out of the.
I was going to say they've been a pretty successful club. So
yeah,
don't be modest about it.
No, I was fortunate to be part of where we had all these kids coming through, and we needed to. The club hadn't won a flag for 31 years, and I was lucky enough to lead them to a flag in 2016, and I was there for the next two, so three flags there, and the boys have won 7 the last 8. Wonderful club. And then had a year off, and poor old wife finally got some time in the winter with me. We went overseas for a while, and then from there I went to my Ponga. I had a mate who the club was struggling. They wanted to turn the place upside down basically, and they were bottom. They wanted a playing coach, and I get too old to play now, so there I'm no longer there. But yeah, we had reasonable success there. We went from bottom in a 10-team comp to 1 point missing out and playing in the grand final one year and losing the prelim, and then 12 points last year we lost them. But we got the club got their Colts up, and the B grade won a couple of flags on there. So no, it was a good experience. Great Southern Footy League, really strong league.
So what was the hook to get you here to Kangarilla?
Oh, my son was here some time ago, and he came to my Ponga for a couple of years with me there, and I said, mate, Kangarilla. I certainly don't miss the 1 hour drive to my Ponga. And I live at Aberfoyle Park, so I'm not far away, it's just over the hill. So and it's a great little club, really, and country. It's the whole comps,
And having played and trained up at Clare, you'd be used to the cold Tuesday.
Yeah. My Ponga is. It's got the elevation, and they get the breeze off the reservoir, so that's some pretty cold nights up there. So they tell me this place is going to get cold, but they'll be battling to get it as cold as my Ponga.
Certainly beautiful weather at the moment. Hey, before Jade and Jay here hit you with some of those stats that matter, three-quarter time, because you were in my position last week against Kersburg, there was only 4 goals scored by both sides. Similar today, I think it was, what do we have, 6-4. So was there a message at three-quarter time reflecting back, and you've done that during the week also in the build-up? Yeah,
we spent a lot of time on it. So today we spent a lot of time. So this week on the build-up, we spent a lot of time. And the other one was just to keep the ball moving, because we stopped the ball moving quickly up at Kersbrook. That was halfway through that last quarter. It was 15 minutes. We hit the front, then they kicked the next 7 goals. But we were light on personnel last week, and it probably told in the end. We had 2 kids on the bench. We were a little bit, so a little bit undermanned, but that's no reason. We were good enough for 80% of the game to hold lead, but credit to the Oppo last week. But today, at three-quarter time, we spoke about our stoppage work, and it looked to me like the Birdwood boys were struggling a bit more We spoke about coming out of the front of stoppage, which is really important, you know, when you want to get the ball forward. And then, you know, once the time came, we just, you know, held the ball up and possessed, which we didn't do last week. We just we played one speed footy and it turnover. Today we played 2 speed footy, which is, you know, how we train. So.
You guys hadn't lost a first quarter this year so far before today. Was there anything during the week why you start so well? And obviously, like you said, you played 2-pace footy, but we said on the call it was a really entertaining start to the game as well. Anything about your starts?
Yeah, look, the starts. Look, we team like we base our game on our defence, and you know, early when the boys are fresh and are running on top of the ground, it's probably why. You know, we tend to have more ball in the front in our front half. As you've seen today, you know how we play. We protect space and we protect the whole oval basically, and we miss shots we should have gotten, so the same as we did last week. So you know, if we kicked well, we would have been in front, but we weren't. You know, I think we hit the post twice, didn't we, in the first quarter? Yeah, that hurts a little bit, but you know, that's footy.
Yeah, and is there any players, I'll ask Adam Ward the same question, but any players in particular that have impressed you throughout the season so far?
Oh, Virgo's had a good start. He's come off he's had 2 weeks off. He's had an injury, but he had a really good start to the year. Adrian Albanese today went back on Clinton and did a tremendous job, and that's his first game for 3 or 4 weeks. He come off an ankle injury, and I thought he turned the game. I thought Clinton kicked 6 out of 8 last week.
Minute mark, he kicked those first 3 in 9 minutes of the second quarter. He must be thinking, well,
yeah, you know, and what sort of match up we had. But I actually coached Adrian and his brother at Flagstaff Hill, and I know he's pretty athletic and pretty strong. And what he did, he just laid off their forward, and he got the ball to ground, and we put a couple of little blokes under their feet just so we clear the footy. We seem to be a bit top heavy there, I think, but. So, yeah, I don't know the opposition that well yet, but it'll be you know, the more we play against them, the more we can sort them out. But no, I thought Albanese was good, and I thought, you know, Harvey Frill was he was very very clever. He was very good. He's a lad. Him and Driscoll come from Neil.
Yeah, the Winks man.
Yeah, Winks. Do you know how he got the nickname?
Something like he trains like a horse.
Well, the boys actually gave him because he's a good track horse. But but I think they had a session, bonding session.
Oh.
Tommy gave himself the nickname Winks.
We're a bit worried about him one stage out here, Rod, that he went down, and we're a bit worried they might have to bring the sheet out to him.
Yeah, you know, I had my heart in my mouth then too. He played some footy at South Adelaide. And had a bad knee, and so he stopped playing footy for a while. But no, we're fortunate to get they're tradesmen, and they wanted to play some more footy, but they didn't want to commit to the fact that we have 14 games and 5 buys is attractive to those sort of guys. So
you're probably aware of living so close, I suppose. The record of Kangarilla minor premiers 2 years in a row, and then not even making the big dance, making the first semi-final. So they're around the mark. They just obviously you and Dan are keen to get them to take that next step. Yeah,
and I think, and I'm not being derogatory to the previous coaches, but I think it's been a bit of play your own footy, and to bring a game plan with lots of structures, especially at the level where we're at. I think once we entrust in what we're doing and we do it better, because you do it better every week. My observation, we played this style of footy when I was coaching at Flagstaff Hill, and I took it to my Ponga, and the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. So having those structures and those game plans, and we're heavily into teaching via video. So we code the games. I've got some software where I can actually code the game. So every Thursday we sit and review every player. I'll code the game tomorrow. Every player gets his own footage, and we review communication going on now, and a lot of information that's. Sometimes it could be information overload, but not having it before and now having it, the guys are, I see some of these lads who are got a lot of ability, but probably didn't have much method. But now they're playing to a system that are becoming
also
better footballers.
A bit more guidance. How to go about. Yeah. Jane, you were saying it's broke a bit of a long well, since 2011, the stats, Birdwood and Kangarilla have been dramatically in favour of the Roosters.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you're aware.
Which I found amazing.
Yeah, since 2011, the head-to-head count was 22-6 in favour of Birdwood.
Is that
and
right?
here 11-2 in favour of Birdwood.
2 here.
Yeah, 11-2 here in favour of Birdwood. So
I'm glad I wasn't told that before the game.
So the old fortress,
Yeah,
doesn't
no.
apply, but certainly today it was a great, fluctuating game. I said you were in front by a point at quarter time, then they got the break of 7 points, then you hit back 8 points, and we thought game on, but both sides kicking. In the end, as we said, this is almost, I know, the old cliche, a 4-point game, because you were fifth, a game behind the third place Roosters. So put you back in the pack.
Yeah, and I don't think the Roosters had a bye yet, so that's
right.
probably helps a little bit. But look, it's going to be tight. We played Torrens Valley in the first game, and that was a 2-pointer, and I think their personnel's changed a little bit. What I followed, it looks like they might have got some injuries as well. But yeah, you go through it. I don't, we went down by 3 goals to Gum, but I think. To Meadows. I haven't seen Gum, but once again, we were right into that game up to our neck, and we had some key personnel out that day as well. So, look, if you the way it is, and it's not a big gap. Obviously Gamaraka are going okay, but who knows? There's another 10 more weeks, and
I think the beauty of the Hills Football League with the 2 divisions, like obviously there's Harndorf, or the 2 Magpie teams, Gamaraka and Harndorf, sort of favourites for the flag, but anyone on the given day can beat.
100%, and that's sport. Otherwise, we wouldn't be involved if the favourites won all the time, would we?
So, having said that, with your experience around various leagues, how do you rate the country? I know it's only a couple of rounds in, but how do you see the Hills Country Division?
It's actually surprised me. I've come and watched a few games when my son was playing here some time ago, but it's really hard to compare leagues. But when I go around and look at different leagues, I look at how deep the player depth pool is, and I've been impressed. I have seen the country league where there's been some sides which have been just been run over, just scored heavily, but it looks like all the clubs have got organised and recruited, and it's. No, I think it's wonderful. It's we've had situations, and we've seen last week what happened. None of us want to go to the game every week and know you're going to win, by 50 goals. It's but no, I'm impressed with the league. I not so much in love with the travel to the northern clubs, but and I think that's that's something that
we've got the road trip out of the way, the longest one.
Well, I think we have to go there again.
They heard you enjoyed it so much.
I might take a different track next time, see if I can get there within an hour and a half. But anyway, so.
But one thing we find, and Benny Goldfinch will verify this, and Jaden J, when we do the country division games, it's just a real community feel about it compared to some of the bigger teams, like the bigger towns. But a whole
Day, and we've got an auction tonight with the player auction, so there's a few around the place, and
a few specials.
So it's important that that these small clubs get that community behind them. Like a lot of people think every other club's got 100 volunteers, but every club's probably got 10 or 12 to run the place, and this club's no different. But we certainly bring in recruits to ensure that they bring their partners and their wives and girlfriends, and that's partners, wives, girlfriends. Yeah, that's probably being politically correct, but but that's what it's about. That's come and have a kick of footy, go and have a beer.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, well, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, boys. Good to meet you.
And thanks for we've got a few results to go through, so I know you probably want to get back to the boys.
I'll
get around.
So,
Rod Mitchell, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks,
catch
lads.
you again on Call of the Wild.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you.
So we might have a few results if we can put them up on screen. As Rod departs. Thanks very much. Here we go. Jaden J, if Benny Goldfinch is settling back in. So you can just see, wow, and there we go, round 5, the Demons on the map, 12-6. Chunga have defeated Blackwood 9-12. Mount Barker 11-12 have defeated Mount Lofty 8-11 in the Battle of the Mountain Men. I do have a result I can tell you from Nan Bremer 14-12 did defeat Loberfall 5-13. and we're just waiting to try and see if we can get that other result. But
I think Hardwicke are up by about 4 goals.
Yep. And do we have any country results? No, not. We can give you the one that the main one. Kangarilla 9-7 have defeated Birdwood 7-11 here, Jaden.
Yes.
So
turn Jaden on. Jaden, your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it was a really good. I thought it was a very good, entertaining game of footy. Just get back to our CC. But yeah, I thought it was a good, entertaining game of footy today. Obviously, Birdwood scored 7-11-53, which is actually their equal lowest score since 2011 here against Kangarilla, here at Kangarilla as well. So there you go. But good game of footy. Kangarilla, they did take it up to Birdwood early as well, and it was pretty even in the first quarter, to be honest. And Kangarilla, they were fast as well. But positives for Birdwood, I thought as well. They got inside 50 enough, and yeah, they were really competitive as well. So there was positives for both teams.
all right, as usual, we must thank the people involved in helping us get the show on the road. Of course, our broadcast Artfish, and of course the Hills Football League partners, the naming rights sponsor Work Locker, Mount Barker, Closey Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, the Courier newspaper, Think Road Safety and Sports Centre, and also very valuable support, which we appreciate the Matchday Club supporters, of course, services, and the Potts family Bleasdale Vineyards. They might have been having a bit of the champagne to celebrate the win here, Jaden, Jay and Benny. And for the Birdwood Football Club, JMS Rural Services, Closey Supermarket, Lobethal Hotel, Mount Pleasant Butcher, SA Construct, and The Gully. And I said thank you very much for your valuable support. Very good game of footy, and as we said, Community Umpires Week, so the appreciation from the umpires, Jaden, as you can't have a game without them. And,
no, exactly.
Really, we didn't notice them a lot today.
No, I thought he did a good job. So.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, on behalf of the crew, Jeff Pistola, I'm out. Thanks to Tommy, and also cutting his teeth today. A very good debut, best debut since Carl Dittrich or something.
I thought you were going to say Nick Dacos.
Oh, well, Nick Dacos. Well, there you are. I'm thinking someone modern. Nick Dacos, yes, very special. If he turns out as a cameraman like he plays football, Nick, we're in for a good thing. Country theme, boys. We're heading out to Kersbrook, so another vital game. Torrens Valley playing the Brookers, so looking forward very much to that one. So, without further ado, anything else, Jaden, you want to bring to the table? Take us through.
Just about all covered, I think. Good, entertaining game of footy, like I said before, and well done to Kangarilla too.
Well, good. Thank you.
Well done, well done. So, as we leave with the news that Kangarilla have defeated Birdwood by 8 points. We want to go wish all the footballing mums especially, and make sure this is on your you're going to get mum a cup of tea in the morning, cup of coffee. So all mums tomorrow, have a happy Mother's Day and enjoy the day. Catch you next time, and until then, keep chasing your goals. Bye for now from the Call of the Wild.